I got you on a liver, though. I got you. And then everybody's mad at me. Oh, gosh. Give me a break.
I'm sorry, you having a hard time at school because they make you sit still and do nothing with your life instead of be a man? Well, maybe it's a you problem, Goy. Here, take this pill. It's gonna stun your growth and make you insane. And we're gonna call it fixing you. And you're gonna be addicted to it.
I forgot about this song.
Show you we're the best. Pests. You actually thought that you were chosen. We're not impressed. You thought deception was a flex. Guess. Well, now you're up against someone that knows the truth. The smell of a funeral in your home. Your mouth is an open catacomb. Speaking the word gets a little worse. You move through the crowd like a walking corpse. Just stay in the nightmare you know so well. Cause now you get recognized by your smell. And no one is with you anymore. It's time to reward you for all your work. I'm out of control.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Welcome everybody. Good to see all of you. I've seen a couple of people over here. I will thank especially on Nate for the insanely huge, enormous $10 super chat. It says to warm up your Dono chat here. Thank you very much, sir, for the support. What are we talking about this morning? I'm not entirely sure. Probably StarCraft, the miniature gaming. I'm gonna be going up and just doing a little bit of everything. Let's start with that. That's gonna be my first thing that I will be talking about. Why? Because I want to. That's the only reason why. Let's see if I can find. Let's see if I can get the starter pack and just talk a little bit about it. So, my local friendly game store that I have been visiting lately, someone put over there, anybody wants to get a box of StarCraft with me? And I said, yeah, of course, I'll do it. And he gave me the whole box except for his side of the miniatures for like $100, and the box is like $250. So I gotta say that it was a great deal, and I'm really happy for the deal that I got. Probably did it because he already had stuff, but this is the box. I have the box with me right now, and I just built my first miniature, which is the queen right here, and it was okay. It's been a while since I built. I've been painting mostly, and I've been painting the same thing for a while. So it took me a while to get to the point where I wanted to see it. You see the new video Asmongold put up? The video game looks pretty sick, especially reloading and body falls. I'll check it out in a second. So the only thing I didn't get to experience was the opening in and of itself. It was really open, but nobody cares. This is the part that I got. That's for the Zerg. That's for the Zerglings. All of the different bases. Those are the Terran ones. These are the ones that I have. They're pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the whole thing is actually pretty cool. It's pretty sick that you could see like the plastic and everything. I might turn on the camera, even though I don't want to, just to showcase the miniature that I have. I have in 2 pieces right now, because I want to paint those 2 pieces separately and then glue them together after they're done. I realized that I should have done that at the beginning. So yeah. And it's been this week has been incredibly interesting. By interesting, I mean incredibly insightful. I think all of you have knowledge or have known of the new rules that have been set up. And it sucks because I like to engage with different people on the internet in some cases, but I also have very clear loyalties in space. Let's call it that. There's been, and they're not the only loyalties I have, but I do have an idea of what I want to go and where I want to do and what are my belief system and where my ideas lie. I changed these very, very drastically, but at the end of the day, yeah. My fingernails are pretty. I mean, that's not me. Her painting is not amazing. Let's finish this and then I'll talk about what I was going to talk about a second ago. Those are the Marines. circlings. Pretty fucking sick. So I got the Zerg side of the miniatures. Those are the roaches, I think? Oh no, the Omega Worm. And the other one is the Queen. The terrain. Terrain is pretty sick too. That's a mat. I think it's fine. I liked it. It's not like incredible, but it's not bad. All the tokens are sick, dice are sick. The cards to play the game, more cards. How to build them. The whole thing is pretty cool, and I'm very happy that I get to build them. This is gonna be like my first sets of videos that I actually make. It's gonna be the StarCraft, and I'm gonna make like every single one of the different models. A little bit of a showcase of every single one of them, how I painted them. I'm not gonna showcase the building part because I don't necessarily like it a lot. I think it's fine. So those are probably gonna be like my first set of actual videos of what I'm gonna be doing. Now, thanks to different actions that have been taken in the internet as of late, lines have been drawn as to players and places you can be. I don't even know. So even if I wanted to keep on engaging in certain areas on the internet, I can't. This is because I take my job very seriously. I have a job right now. My job is to make the Avarice show the best show I can possibly make, and help the dude that is making that possible be there. I am working with him in the background and in the foreground. I am one of the main people. So unlike some other people that have been in the space that have not been able to actually understand where they are when it comes to the loyalty area, and I don't mean that as in I'm loyal to the place I'm working. I'm loyal to the ideas that I want to showcase. I'm sure that if it was the actual case, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted, including leaving. But I do have a stance when it comes to what I think is correct and right, and the battles that I want to fight. And unfortunately, for one of the sides, the battle that I want to fight is not with them. Am I gonna be an ops to them and be attacking them? I'm gonna be trying to go after them? No. Just can't be on their channels anymore. Okay? It's that simple. It sucks. Because I like them a lot. Some of those people like them a lot. But it's very simple, is whether I can decide whether or not where I want to go and what I want to do with my channel and my message is in alignment or not. And for example, one of my best friends in this place is Spiro. He is one of my best friends. Love the guy to death. I wish I have known when it comes to Spiro he was going through such hard times. If he ever needs to eat, I'll go hungry for him. That's how I feel. And what he did is not what he should have done. So you can call me sellout. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm not gonna be in those spaces. If things calm down and I can be there again and things happen to be cool, I'll go there. But the reality of the situation is that I'm gonna support Andrew when it comes to this. Okay? Hate me, fine. It's just that I will support Andrew. You can call me Jew, I don't care. This whole part of, I'm not saying that I support Andrew in everything. I support him politically. His messaging, I agree with him. I agree with his messaging. I don't want a fucking bunch of socialist scumbags to get on power and destroy everything that I love about the place that I decided to go to. I have a reason that I want the future to be bright. And I have many reasons not to want anything about that. So, I'm not gonna name call, I'm not gonna attack them, I'm not gonna do any of that. Just can't be there. I'm gonna take my stuff, do what I want when it comes to my messaging. I'm gonna help the Avarice Show grow. I'm gonna keep on doing everything that I can to make it happen. Okay? I know you work for Dusty and Grid. I'm not asking you to stop working for them or go anywhere or not do it. My channel is still here. Just can't be in their channel. Dusty comes here, I'm not gonna attack him either. Okay? It's that simple. The stance was set by Mr. E, but it's not even about Mr. E. And I've always, even before that, when like I have a lot of things that I think about Andrew specifically. Right? Again, I believe that he is saying the truth. And I will support him. And I don't want a bunch of socialist scumbags, lefty guys, that will come back and do the same bullshit that they did during COVID to get in power. Okay? And I hope that we can go back to a point in which we can do it. I hope that there's a moment where people stop doing that kind of crap they've been doing. And maybe I can have others, but yeah. Lol at socialist. I mean, you live in fucking Philippines, dude. Look at what they've done to that fucking country. You think that can't happen to America? Look at what they did to fucking Europe. Look what they did to the United States when they were in power during COVID. So, yes. I don't want any of these fuckers in power again. Okay? Vietnam, look at what they did to Vietnam. Look at what they've done everywhere they got power, and it's like, oh, where you want them to be in power? No. I don't want them to have access to fucking nuke. I don't want them near anything. They can go die. And ditch. Look what they've done to families. Look at what they've done to kids. There's like a 40%. There's like a 40% of kids growing up without their parents. And people is like, well, but don't you want a Juiceberg? No. I don't like him. But I have two options. And one of my options is I can be invaded by a bunch of moosey communist idiots. Or not. Or secure the border and not allow fucking moosey communist idiots to get in power. Look at fucking New York with Mamdani. Oh, we love Mamdani because he Juicebergs now? Is that the point? Don't we love it? Oh, well, we hate them too. Yeah, I hate them more. And I can take care of them both at some point. But priorities. Priorities. So that's my position. I know it's a lot of people here who will disagree with me. Once again, I'm fine with that. Not gonna attack anybody, just can't be there. It's that simple. Reply, then I got to reach out to one more person on the other side. Thank you, Josh, for the like. Greatly appreciated. You're right, it's just about every individual in it. There's always gonna be a worse situation. Sometimes when I think about ethics and the idea of God, it's like, well, God, I'm between a rock and a hard place. If I do this, something bad will happen, and I know it. And if I do this, something bad will happen, and I know it. And no matter what I choose, something bad will happen, and I know it. And I have to choose. What do I do? That's like the question, right? What do I do? Oh well, that's life, lol. Yeah. I agree. But it's like, I have to do something, right? You cannot stay stuck. You have to take a position. I say sleep on it. No, I'm talking about the philosophy of it. It's like, if you have two bad options, which one you take? And it's gonna be like, well, you take the lesser of two evils. It's like, well, kind of, right? But it's not even that. It's like, you take the one that will get the best result. And it may be the case that that the best result is not the result you necessarily want at the moment, but it's the best result. But the Jews, yeah, I know. And don't get me wrong, there's like a lot of people who come to my stream that were like from the other side. So it is what it is. Says who? What are you gonna do? Not act? Is that what you will do? Not one step back, the position is about to each individual. It can't function. Automation causes conflict too. I saw one thing that I really enjoyed today about the Jesus prayer. I'm not gonna show it, it's part of the Avarice show. One of the things is like you're gonna be super individualistic. It's like gonna eat you alive and kill you. I think that's true. I have no sides except the truth as a side. Quite literally eats a side. Like, I have no sides except for the truth. Well, what do you think is the... You know, when people talk about the goodness or the fruits of the spirit, it's like, that's the fruit of truth. So yeah. They're part of it. They're all the same. They're together. If I am ever in a position to have to lie, refuse to do it, no, I would lie. I have no problem saying that. If there is an position where I have my family, and in order to protect them, I have to lie. I have a hierarchy of duties. I will absolutely lie for them. 100%. I have no problem saying that. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to stop talking to people, bro. Come on, you're literally controlled. I'm not controlled. I have a duty to the people that employ me. If people were to be like, are you gonna lie or I delete your... Well, I don't have a daughter, but if I had a daughter, I'll delete your daughter. I'll lie. Problem with that? Oh, well, how hard would you go? Well, that is why we have a hierarchy of duties. Generally speaking, ought I lie? No. How can someone tell you over the internet drama you can talk to people? Well, it's not about internet drama at this point. There are other stuff going on around. Okay? This is the issue. The issue is Avarice is part of the foundry in a very hard way. So he has specific loyalties and ideas behind it. And it doesn't matter if I it doesn't matter if I disagree. It doesn't even matter if I disagree with him. I will not publicly go on and do something against him. That's not the point. You all have some inflated ass egos. Hey, you're not Andrew Wilson. I'm not. I never said if I am. Ever. I would never say that. I'm not saying you can't go there. I'm not saying anything like that. You come to my channel, you're fine. Douglas is you know, I know him. He's welcome in my channel. I'm not gonna ban him. Well, you set up extremes like that because you're going to have Chose to Preserve Life. I don't think I care about extremes anymore. Yeah. I don't care about them either, except that they happen. It's the little things that make you go towards the extremes. It all starts with the little things. When you have duties and you don't attend to them, and they break down more and more into the society, because you have a bunch of people that are not attending to their duties, it starts breaking into the society in general. And then the breakage of the whole society comes to you after that. And as people have said, it happens slowly and then all at once. And then you are in the extremes. And then you have to take those kind of decisions. And you're gonna be like, well, I don't have to. Yeah, you do. There are moments in life where you have to take a decision. A job, you hear what you're saying to you. Do you need them? Yes, I need them. I need people. I don't know if you know this, but you do need friends in life. I do need friends in life. I didn't know this until one morning without having anything. Well, I do know this. I just didn't know it that way, I guess. I thought I didn't need anybody anymore. And then one morning, somebody called me. Somebody called me in the morning. And I said, hey, what's up? And that person said, nothing. I just wanted to know how you were doing today. It's like, holy shit. I fucking feel like Rob Nor in that second. Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't fucking know it anymore. I was like, nope, I don't know that. But yeah, you do need friends in life. Friends are cool. You get to play games with them, right? I don't have any friends like in my local game store. I just go over there and watch them play, and I find it's amazing when people are doing it.
That is your activation?
That's going to be my
They're over here playing a game between
activation.
some
Sounds
friends,
good. So I got
having a good time. And maybe someday I'll get to play with some friends, some StarCraft. Maybe not. But you already can't be bashing him for doing his duty. I'm pretty sure he was always that way, so this shouldn't be shocking. Thank you very much to Hollow Nate for the insanely huge, enormous 5. Says, you got a friend in me. Well, there was, after somebody sent a mug to the house of Andrew Wilson, unprompted, probably gotten it through some kind of weird way, which puts into risk the fact that people may know where he actually lives. And in the political landscape that we live on, where literally lunatic leftists are calling from the unaliving of other people, they decided in the Foundry and the Crucible in general to say that anybody that engages with people adjacent to Flow State in their channels will get banned from both the Crucible and Foundry. So even if I could have said I'm not gonna follow that directive, but there's like a couple of things that I have been doing. So one of them is I work with Avarice very publicly. You can join me and a friend in our servers. I suck at some point. I've tried to play that game like 4 times with friends, and my friends are like doing incredible shit, and I can't barely move. And then we all go outside to just get simple supplies, and I get beaten and killed like every 10 minutes. And I don't know why. The fucking controllers are so ass, and I don't even understand why people like them. And it's probably because I play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And it's a very different game. Cataclysm is like a kind of a puzzle game in some senses, but I can't play the game. So I'm ass, like actual ass. I fucking hate the controls of the game. I fucking hate them. I don't know. So that's the news. I think that is the end of PNN as well. Because I can't fucking be there. I've been like thinking what the fuck to do my channel. Because it's complicated. Only thing that matters is the friends you maintain, not the public figure you become. Well, I'm a public figure. The people know me. Or at least of me. Not necessarily know me, but know of me. So yeah, I'm making good stuff. People think like doing this, which is like measuring, is the worst part of the game. It's the best part of the game. That means you're thinking. Last time I played this fucking game, it was on a razor's edge. The person I was playing with was literally about to kill me. And I rolled a die, it was a 5. I had 2 rerolls. I needed a 5, I got a 5, and I won the game through that. So, pretty awesome. You and JS have plans coming on, that'd be cool. It will be cool, yeah. It will be freaking cool. Thank you very much to World Radio for the insanely huge numbers 5. He says, good morning to you, sir. We're just hanging out right now. We're waiting for the Avarice show. Well, hopefully we have an Avarice show. I hope we do. Only thing I wouldn't tolerate is people tell me I can't be our Donos community. He's pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, he's a cool dude. I really enjoy my talks to him. I don't have no problems with him. I don't have no problems with anybody. I think the people I have problems with, I have actual problems with. I don't care. If anybody's here who wants to be with those people and be cool with them, you know, I don't know what you're doing here. Because it makes no sense that you want me to be cool with what's his fucking name? It's not Tony. Manar. Makes no sense you want me to be cool with Manar. I don't think anybody here wants me to be cool with this fucking leftist. It's Need. I don't think everybody wants to be super cool with Need's community. I went the other day to Need's community. I'm like, why should I not lie? I like to lie. And the people is like, I think you're a piece of shit. It's like, you're fucking retarded. Okay. I'm not gonna be the guy that's gonna be like super fond of atheists. And I still am fond of some. Body Cam is the game I was asking about. Let's watch that. Is this video
Let me
game
take a
footage?
look at this. So we're not. This is a 14-minute video game or a 14-minute video, so we're not going to watch the whole thing.
It's a 14-minute video game. That's interesting.
But I just want.
No problems with the massive amount of cages you have in your secret Blue Jay basement. It's only for.
Want to show you.
It's only to capture. I'm not gonna say that.
The first 3 minutes. Okay, I haven't seen this at all.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Welcome everyone. Today, we're taking a look at part of what we've been building for our next update. Locked and Loaded, releasing September 2nd. And what you're about to see is over a year's worth of work. And in this devlog...
Oh, that's probably Unreal 5. Monarcho thinks his skin tone is mentally changed, color plus working out. The fucking Sand Mormon. Oh my god, today was so bad. He came up to defend that woman. God. I usually don't be like, throw this fucker out. But he needed to get thrown the fuck out. How the fuck are you gonna defend that woman?
We'll focus on animations, loadouts, UI, and gadgets. So let's get right into it.
Damn.
Ooh.
Ukraine POV. Some of them little drone videos.
Alright, so most FPS games play animations the exact same way.
Yeah.
Same reload, same timing, and it makes the same result no matter what's happening.
Right.
But in real life, it just doesn't work like that. We asked ourselves a very simple question. What would your body actually feel in that situation? If you're calm, everything is under control. Your breathing is steady and your hands are really stable.
Yeah.
But when things go wrong, when you're getting shot at, when you're injured, when you're just simply trying to stay alive, your hands, they start to shake. All of these elements together are here to make you...
You get told where you can and can't go because you don't have trust, you're just useful and a liability, sure. Except I'm not. Because nobody told me anything. I could decide to go if I wanted to.
You feel the pressure your character is really going
Female
through.
police officer POV. Come on. I think most people will be stressed out in this situation, right? Unless you're like Delta Force or something, okay? Come on.
And that pressure directly affects how you reload. Reloading under pressure is completely different from reloading when you're safe. So we built two entirely different states, calm and stressed.
So there's two different reload types.
Same weapon, different behavior. And we didn't stop there. Inside of each state, we created multiple variations. Several calm reloads, several stressed reloads.
Jesus.
Different timings, different movements.
Holy
So
wait,
it
what
never
the
feels
fuck?
repetitive.
God damn.
And this philosophy doesn't only apply to magazine reloads. It applies to every single weapon. Take a shotgun.
Yeah.
Even something as simple as inserting a shell has multiple calm variations.
Don't tell me you can just miss one, right?
Under pressure, those same movements become rushed with less precision and less control. The same goes for bolt-action rifles.
Oh,
Loading
yeah.
individual rounds also has multiple calm variations. But again, under stress, your character can struggle with a round or fumble it before loading it. Even operate...
That's crazy.
Under stress, your character can struggle with a round or fumble it before loading it. Even operating the bolt itself has several calm variations.
It's amazing, yeah, it is.
Under pressure, your hand can slip on the bolt, you lose your grip,
Shit.
grab it again, and finally chamber the next round. The more stressed you are, the more your weapon will reflect that.
God damn.
Holy shit, this is an incredible fucking game. I mean, I was only defending the munition of... Oh god. I will talk about this. We'll talk about this in a moment.
Damn.
The revolver presented us with a very different
Somebody
challenge.
said in chat,
Most games
gun
handle it
gooner
the same
game.
way. Press reload, dump every round, insert a speed loader, and you're done.
Yeah.
One animation, no matter how many rounds you fired. So we decided to do it differently. Every possible reload has its own animation. Fire one shot, you replace one round. Fire 3, you replace 3.
Whoa.
Empty the cylinder, and you're reloading all 8 rounds. Every single sequence...
How is it that some random chud is doing...
Whoa, this is actually interesting. They also do dynamic waterfalls. I know how they do it. I'm impressed. Like, the animators are actually impressive.
Doing this, but like Call of Duty doesn't do this. Dude, it's just some random chud. Like, what the fuck?
Has its own timing.
This is
its own
wild.
movements.
Now, one of the things I'm actually not loving about this is how much people are going to actually complain during game. Because a lot of the reason why there is a specific timings for things and you don't want to mess with them a lot is because if you have so much randomness in simple actions, one of the things that people have realized is that players get extremely frustrated. So if you are reloading under pressure and you're already stressed out of the game itself, if the game gives you extra stress by changing timings, people really don't like that. They really, especially on competitive games, I don't know what kind of game it is yet, but especially like in competitive games or games that you are playing with friends or playing against people, you're gonna have those kind of problems. It's not a cult. Nobody's telling.
And its own
God.
duration.
Look at
That's
that.
how a real revolver works. But it also changes the way you play. Because now for the first time, reloading a revolver isn't the same decision all the time. Replacing one round is much faster than replacing 8.
Damn.
So now, you better think before you reload. Every animation starts with a reference.
But hey, if you wanna all use Crucisperg, don't do it on my channel. There's like 1,000 channels you can go to. I can tell you one. You can go to Dusty's channel. He'll welcome you. People will love you there. You're gonna have a great time spurging about it. Just don't do it in mine. I don't care.
Okay. All right.
First, our creative director Leo records the movement in real life.
Got it.
That reference is then sent to Tap Brandon, who then recreates the motion and brings it to life through animation.
Yeah.
And finally, the in-game result. This has taken weeks worth of work, sometimes more than a month for one single weapon.
Yep. So that is how they did it, which is a good idea, by the way. They use mocap, which is faster way to animate, but it's not the fastest way to animate, and you still need to do cleanup, which is what they were doing. If you look at this part,
and finally, in weeks worth of work, sometimes more.
This part right here, this is an animation curve, and what it does is what they're doing is just cleaning up how things are moving, which is, by the way, pretty cool. I really enjoy that they have like the little the mocap and the cleanup process is usually done by animators. I know a couple. They're pretty cool. I go through now, not to let the opposition be puns, like Norman Hallman of being a cult. Again, if you wanna Crucisperg, don't do it here. I can show you where.
More than a month for one single weapon.
God damn. By the way, like, there are some people that think that this doesn't matter, and you're kind of right in a way, but what these guys are doing, it's like, think about it as like you're doing a PhD thesis on reload animations, and now the scope and the...
There's a difference between a cult and a club. They both have something interesting. You can get thrown out of both, but they're not the same thing.
The broader awareness in video games of what's possible has now been increased. Does that make sense? That's why I think you should...
I was just replying to Elder Lion. No, you didn't reply to Elder Lion. You came here saying in my chat to Elder Lion, you're forbidden for talking to people. Disagree. You're not a cult. The cultable. And then I said, if you want to go and pretty much Spurg, you can just go there. Don't do it on my channel. If you want to have a conversation with Elder Lion, I can assure you he will answer to you on Discord. You don't want to have just a conversation with Elder Lion. You want to have a public conversation with Elder Lion on my channel. I'm not gonna throw you out. I'm just telling you, don't make me. It's that simple. Oh, why are you gonna mute me? I'm not gonna mute you. I just don't want you to talk about this. Oh, will you mute me? If you piss me off, probably.
Respect it.
And even with all of that, we've added procedural positioning. Your weapon is never held
game is
exactly
this?
the same
It's called
way,
body cam.
slightly higher, slightly lower,
Resident standard, yeah.
slightly off center. Every reload feels unique.
So it's so cool though. I do like it. It brings a lot of like if you're actually like if this is a game when there's two different teams, like I can see where it can become very annoying very fast if you have different timers, but at the same time I can see how that's gonna change a match. And that randomness is probably gonna be fucking awesome.
God damn. They leveling up the whole industry? Yeah, exactly. Because now other games are going to see this. They're going to be like, damn. Like, that.
You're behind, so it's okay.
It's a good idea. How can we do something that's similar to that? And there's even the permanence of the magazines. You see that?
Oh, nice.
Since the very beginning of body cam, and even before body cam existed, we've been obsessed with ragdolls. They've been
How do people die? How can we make it to where people die in a way that's the best, right? Jesus.
one of the most advanced systems in the project and one of the most appreciated by the community. But despite everything we had built, we felt something was still missing. So for
oh my God. I love it. The guy's bleeding out. He sees blood everywhere. Oh, Jesus.
years, we experimented with different approaches, and most of them failed time and time again.
Oh,
and that's
wow.
because balancing a body in real time is one of the most difficult challenges in procedural physics.
Yeah.
The terrain, the slope, the velocity.
I think that's why they use
the damage,
actual
and the
motion
location
capture.
of every bullet landing on the player matters.
Yeah.
And after years of research and development, we finally found a solution. The stumbling system. A fully procedural self-balancing system with no animations, no scripted sequences, and the character dynamically tries to stay on his feet before collapsing.
Yep, that makes sense.
So they're probably trying to use like similar.
Kieran, did they let you out of jail? I don't think so. I'll stop talking about it if you want, but don't lie. I was literally replying to a long comment being gay that people are told they can hang out with Tony. Nobody told anybody they can hang out with Tony. It was literally against the people in the panelverse. I don't know if you... I'm not even gonna go there. It's that simple. It was about the people in the panelverse. Okay? And they did it specifically because a line was crossed. That was the only thing. Okay? And it affected mostly smaller creators that are actually, you know, that do believe in the idea of the right wing. It doesn't fucking matter anyway. It's nothing to do with you. I said why I'm even accepting that. It has nothing to do with me hating them or disliking them. Okay, you want to know why? You can always turn back the channel. Go back. Listen to why.
The way that, like, you know, like a Boston Dynamics robot.
So nobody had to tell me. Nobody had to say I did. Oh, you have to do it. I saw it happen in real time. I saw why it happened. Nobody has said, don't hang out with Tony. Okay, and he was wrong for what he did too. He was fucking wrong. And yet, nobody said that.
Like maintains its balance, and they're importing this into a video game, and then maybe they use like each different bone that's programmed, and then it has to recalibrate based on that's holy shit, man. I don't know if that's what they're doing. I'm just making this up. I'm reverse engineering
the body could still realistically react. Like after non-lethal gunshots, shrapnel impacts, knife wounds, or any trauma severe enough to affect the balance, but not severe enough to instantly incapacitate.
Yeah.
Among all the technologies we've developed for body cam, this is probably the one we're most proud of. Because in a game filled with complex...
It's actually crazy, bro. This is like... We're the most proud of the way that we have... like. Oh
the way that people die.
The hardest thing we ever built
this
was
is
teaching a character how to put one foot in front of
like
the other.
not in like a political way, but like this is absolutely a chud game. It is.
Realism in body cam goes beyond animations. It's also about how your body exists inside of the game. In most FPS games,
it's
your
too
arms
bad
are
my
locked
dad's
and
not
rigged
around. I'd love to
straight
see. I'd love to get his
so
take on
no matter
this.
where you look, everything follows. It's like your body just doesn't really
Yeah.
exist. So we wanted to create something closer to real life.
Oh, they
So
don't
we
fall
built
that
what we
way.
call
Look, you're the one who's talking about. Obviously, it's prompting comments from me, but you don't want to hear them. Maybe stop talking about it. You're... Fine, I'll talk about it for you, Bill. I work with Avarice. Avarice is part of the foundry. I'm not gonna make any fucking problems for Avarice, because that is what I ought to, in accordance to what is my position. That is it. Okay? Don't like it? Fine, I don't care.
the true body system.
By
Your
chance,
body's
for
fully
chance, yeah.
simulated.
I also believe in the Crucible ideals and the idea of me not ceding the ground to a bunch of Islamist commie fuckers that want to destroy not only the ideals of the country, but the country itself, okay? And have destroyed a lot of things that I love about the world itself, like families, okay? 40% of kids right now growing without their parents. Oh, but it's the same thing. They're the same, bro. It's all about the Blue Jays, bro. And you can't do anything about it, bro. Bro, you want to discuss it? Let's go. Whatever. Don't care. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. Oh, great. Let's fucking go. I even put on my fucking camera.
And your camera is no longer driving it. It's just your point of view, so that means you can look anywhere while your character keeps doing the action. And this change.
Yeah, no, my dad, like, he would watch me play WoW for years, never had any idea what I'm doing. He watches me play PUBG for half of one match. He's already telling me where to go and what to do. He immediately is like, okay, all right, now I'm locked in. He's a Vietnam vet, right? And so he's like, okay, all right, you go back over there so you get behind that brush, because there could be a guy from the other side.
Changes gameplay entirely.
He'd be sitting in
because
that
now,
chair.
if you want to check your magazine, you actually have to look at it. And if you don't, well, you'll simply
He
miss
was right sometimes, too.
A big part of immersion comes from the fine, small details. So we studied real body cam footage.
Mom!
That's actually pretty cool. Right, false dialect is gotcha. Get the fuck in here, or you know, whichever you want. Which one do you want? You want to talk about it? You want to be in fucking chat? Which one do you want? I have to tell about Israel. Israel bad. Israel bad. I'm still gonna vote for Trump because I prefer him over giving power to fucking Islamist fuckers that are actually going to introduce socialist policies, and they've done it in the past, and they're fucking horrible. Oh, but it's a false dialectic. Why are you saying? You know that the Blue Jays are bad. Fucking Jews are horrible. What has that to do with what I said? Oh, well, it's a false dialectic. Yeah, sure, it's a false dialectic. I guess. What do you want, Kieran? You're not Bill.
I want nothing.
Okay, so
That-
what do I do
It's a bit
with
rude,
you?
bro. It's a bit rude. I was just trying to mediate a little bit. Like, I know Bill too,
I'm a
okay?
horrible
Is
person.
it- I didn't say that, bro. Like, how rude of you to say, well, that's my line, by the way. You
I'm
owe me
saying
royalties for saying that.
that.
Nah, bro, look, I'm being cool.
Did you
I'm being
know,
cool. Like,
Kieran, that the Blue Jays fucking suck and they're fucking wrong about everything?
I don't even know what a Blue Jay is.
A Jew.
Yeah, see, this isn't my wheelhouse, but I
Did
do.
you know that they're
I
fucking
do.
horrible and they fucking suck? Did you know that?
Well, I know that J.K. Rowling's a racist because she made goblins the bankers
That's true.
in
But
Harry Potter.
did you know that they fucking suck? Did you know that?
No, I don't know this stuff, bro.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't know this
letting
stuff.
you know that the Blue Jays fucking suck. Did you know that the Democratic Party in the United States is trying to put not only socialists but also Islamists in power, and they want to introduce socialist policies
Yes,
to
I know
get in
that.
power?
Yes,
Oh.
I know that. They already have. Is it the mayor of New York?
Yeah, like
What's
the
his
mayor
name?
of New York. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Mandani. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And the
and I
banana.
fucking hate them for doing that, and I don't want to vote ever for them. And I think anything the other side does is better than that. Did you know that?
And there was also the bananas and rice lady.
Uh huh.
What's her name? Ohan or something like
Ilhan
that. It was
Omar.
some. Yeah. Bananas and
Yeah,
rice. Like
bananas and
Somalian culture
rice.
is like bananas and rice,
Yeah.
right?
Did you know?
No,
Did you
look,
know that I can have the two positions and it's not a dialectic, except the fact that I have two options when it comes to voting.
well, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Actually,
Yeah.
that
Oh.
that would be a dialectic.
Yeah. So is it a false dialectic or is it just a true dialectic, Kieran?
It's just a dialectic.
Uh huh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you
You
for
see,
coming to my TED
you,
talk, Kieran.
you don't need to say it's a true dialect. Look, like if I said it's raining outside and that's true, it's implied in the statement. If I say it's raining outside, of course
Yeah.
I'm
No, well,
I believe I'm saying a true statement.
I would say that you are in a false dialectic because it can either be raining outside or not raining. But
No, but if it is raining,
that would be true or false. It's like that's an actual dialectic. It's just a true thing that is happening. It's just the way
it's
that
like
it is.
Schrodinger's. It's Schrodinger's rain. It's Schrodinger's rain. It's raining and it's not raining, depending on. No, the point I'm getting at is like I was in a debate once. I was once in a debate. It was with Mo Rebuttal on Swords of Reason. It was a great debate. I love the guy. But he asked me a question. I said something. So he said, so you're saying X, Y, Z? And I said yes.
Yes.
And he goes, and you think that's reasonable? And I said, that's why I said it. Right. No, I don't think it's reasonable. I'm just talking shit.
Do you think that's reasonable now?
No. You said X, Y, Z. Yes, I did. Do you think that's reasonable? No, I don't. I think I'm being stupid. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, you don't say that, right? It's like, hey, yeah, do you think you're being retarded? Yeah. Then why do you say that? I don't know. How about you don't say it then?
Well, it's part of the whole tactic, and I'm not speaking about Bill here. It's part of those lefty tactics where you say, tell me your opinion, and they go, well, do you agree? You go, shut the fuck up and tell me what you think. And they go, yeah, but wouldn't you agree? They go, no, shut up. Right?
But it's a false dialectic, Kieran. Me thinking it's impossible. Do you not understand that me telling you what I think is impossible? So I don't. Like, okay, yeah, I agree.
So Bill's sorry, I don't look. I get accused of Kieran. Don't read the chat on people's panels. No, fuck off.
No, you can do whatever you
Bill,
want. Bill is
thanks,
not
brother.
running away. He's going to bed. He's very tired.
Which is
Which
fair. That's fair.
It is fair.
Maybe he's just going to think, I like it, and I want to engage, but I'm fucking tired because over here it's what? Well, it's 10:40. It's a little bit early.
He
10:40
may have to
p.m.
go to work tomorrow. It's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. Look, Emmett. I believe in Bill. He's an orthodox guy. He's a good cunt. Like the rest of us, he's trying to work stuff out. I'm trying to work stuff out. We're all trying to work stuff out. But I do believe he comes in good faith. I'm not going to lie.
I'm not attacking him for who he is. I think he's wrong. That's the point. It's like he's like telling me,
that's
oh,
fair.
you just have to fucking you're gonna vote for this guy instead of saying the Blue Jays are wrong because the other side is a bunch of Islamists, socialists, extremists. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes. The answer to that question is yes. Okay. But why?
Well,
Because that's the answer to my question. The answer to my question is yes, I would do that. Hey, Josh.
Yeah. Is that because of how you feel?
It's how I feel.
It's how you feel?
Yeah.
No, I got you. I literally think I Bill in chat. I didn't want to piss you off, Emmett, but it happens. Hey, Bill, I piss Emmett off all the time. Don't worry about it. Like I piss him off all the time. It's like my job.
But it's absolutely true. It's like, oh well, are you gonna do that? Yeah. Do you have other option? No. Why would you do that? Because it's the best option available to me in what I can see. Oh, but both of them are horrible. Yeah. They're fucking awful. They both can be horrible. One is worse than the other. In
Correct.
the long term, in the short term, in every term. And then I can start moving things forward to the place that I want to move them to. Except for Josh,
sometimes
Josh
you gotta
fucking call me.
Sometimes you got to pick the least bad option. Okay, it's a Sophie's Choice. Like, have you heard of the book Sophie's Choice? It's a bit of that kind of a conundrum. There's no good answer, but you can pick the least bad answer, and then build from there.
Yeah.
So who's Josh? I don't think I've met Josh before.
Josh, this is Kieran. Kieran, this is Josh.
We've met. I've been on his panel. He thinks he thinks I'm TML.
Who thinks that?
The machine lies. You think he's the machine lies.
You?
No, he don't sound black.
Jeez.
Shit.
No, I do have one. Sorry, bro, go on.
No, I popped over for a different reason. Finish your topic.
I think we were pretty much. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
I actually came up to kind of defend Emmett. I know, I know people don't like your decision, right? But at the end of the day, we all kind of have to do our duty is effectively what it is. And I think you kind of set out at this a long time ago. So I don't really expect you to change. I'm actually not really shocked by your answer. I just officially needed it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about Emmett's decision. I just don't like Emmett. Like his decisions, he can do whatever he wants. I just don't like him.
Shut up, Kieran. Shut up, Kieran.
Damn. I kind of like
Emmett.
Okay. Damn, what you...
Now I need caught up.
He's being a dick. Fuck you, Kieran. He's just being a dick.
Have you met me? What's this decision people are speaking about? What did you do?
I just decided not to engage with people. Well, I mean, my channel's a little bit different, but I'm not gonna be like in their panels. I'm not gonna be like engaging with people that are obviously attacking the Crucible and Andrew Wilson. And it's not even because
you're following. You're following the.
Yeah.
I did hear. Sorry, Emmett. I did hear Andrew had declared that.
Yeah,
that anybody in the Crucible who engages with these people can get fucked.
Yeah,
I did hear that. Yeah.
And the reason why mostly is because I am working with Avarice and I have a duty to him because I don't want to make him look bad at all. So I'm not gonna make him look bad or attack his because he has actually gone too bad with other people for me at the same time. So I'm not gonna go and
same here.
And do
Avarice is one of my biggest fans. I don't know why. But he's one of my biggest fans. So I'm going to say, Bill in the chat. Good night and God bless everyone. You too, Bill. Always good to see you. Emmett, I told Avarice the other day. because he was around my stream a couple of times, and I said, bro, look, me coming on your panel is good for my resume, but you coming around my panel, not so good for yours.
Oh,
And he told me,
well,
he literally said, Kieran, I was coming here before I had a panel, so you're my friend. He's that kind of guy, and I have called that guy every name under the sun. I mean, I give him a hard time all the time, but he's a good bloke. He really is, and so I understand when the Crucible are closing ranks.
He can be a dick. It doesn't matter. It's just the way that it works, right? You're working with somebody.
No, I got you.
You're gonna be doing the things if you're actually working with somebody, you're gonna be doing for them the best as you can. If you're working, for example, at McDonald's, and all you do is shit talk McDonald's while working there, and people can't hear you, you're gonna get fired. It's that simple.
I think there's also a moral obligation.
We literally leave by like the whole internet right now. I'm working.
Would you agree?
I'm not doing this.
Would you agree there's also like a moral obligation?
That's what I'm saying. It's a moral obligation.
Yeah, I got you. So, like, I'm not a member of the Crucible. I'm not a member of anywhere except me. Okay, so I don't feel that obligation. Now, I understand. I support Andrew. I think he's doing God's work. I think he's a fucking force of nature. Him and Rachel are both a force of nature for the good. But should I feel a moral responsibility to not engage in conversations with, say, for example, someone like Flow Spade or OG or Tomato? That's a question I'm asking myself. Like, I've got no dog in the fight.
I have a moral obligation not to do it with Tomato because I disagree completely with the idea of I am going to sue people over shit on the internet. That's my I think that's retarded, and I don't. If she ends up suing me, I would be at fault because I engaged with her.
Yeah, well, they ended up kind of working out. Like for myself, it worked out okay. Like I used to frequent Flow State, you know, Dusty. Used to frequent his panel. Used to frequent Sarah's, and over time, I just kind of used to hang around at Glenn Lawrence's. And just over time, I started making choices and going, no, I don't think this is a place for me. Then I started hanging out with like Speakeasy and I watch the Crucible all the time, but I'm not really involved over there. And so it kind of took care of itself. I don't really need to make a decision. I'm just not there anyway.
But I understand. I do have more of an actual relationship with the people over there. I've been in their channels and panels and other stuff, and I don't dislike. Like I don't have any necessarily reason to dislike them because they don't dislike me, and I don't think I've done anything to them, and they've done nothing to me either.
You mean like the panelverse?
Yeah, I've except for Sarah. Sarah can dislike me because she's a insufferable person. And I know she doesn't like me because I've been in a couple of panels with her, and all she does is spurg at me. You're gay. You're gay. No, woman, you're 50 and completely insufferable, and I don't want to be near you, and I don't need to enjoy your. There's nothing I like about you.
Just want to say to the chat, are we not men? Okay, How Long Nate loves you. I love you. I think Are We Not Men needs some love. Emmet, can you tell him that you love him because he's feeling a bit bad about himself, and if anybody in chat wants to just say I love Are We Not Men, I love Arnie, it'll make him feel good.
Well,
it'll make him feel good.
The love part is not because of that. It's a joke about Abe. One time Abe was in his channel and he forgot to mute, and one of his kids came into the into the room, and he said in the sweetest voice that he could muster, "I love you, I love you." So we've been giving him shit ever since.
Well, Are We Not Men?
He's bad.
Are We Not Men? I love you. I love you.
Came back yesterday.
Yeah, he streamed the other day. Yeah, it was great. It was good to see him.
He had a big loss in the family. so it was hard for them.
Oh, okay. I didn't get up in his personal business.
No, he was like, he come back. It was like watching. I don't know if you know of Dave Rubin, the gay conservative who him and his husband got like a surrogate fucking couple of children.
Husbands?
Anyway, yeah, and his husband's also called Dave. There's two men called Dave who are married. But he's a pretty big deal in the so-called conservative side. He goes off grid once a month. Once a year, he goes off grid for a month, literally unplugs from everything, and then he comes back and he says, right, fill me in on what happened. That was like Abe. He was gone for a couple of months and he came back and said literally what happened. And Emmett, I saw you like explaining to him about the fight that never happened.
It was funny.
Like, he missed the entire thing, bro. I was kind of jealous. I was kind of jealous. He missed the entire thing.
Yeah,
I told us.
One of those things you probably wanted to have missed. Anyway, Josh, before we move forward, because I know Kieran likes to hog the microphone, what did you actually want to say?
It's true.
Nothing. No, I wanted you to know that. Well, that's why I came by. I was directly going to ask you if you were going to follow the directive or not. Might have to distance myself a little bit, right? Because, well, obviously now most of y'all know I work for Dusty and Grid, which is a fucking weird twist in itself, right?
I thought I could smell something. I thought I could smell something bad. Like it. Yeah, I could smell it through the fucking screen, bro.
Calm down.
What?
Let me hear what he has to say. Thank you.
Okay.
So Flow doesn't have any of those type of directives or anything, but, and I can't give too much information out. If I know, like, if the last 2 years or maybe the last 3 years of Dusty has ever been anything, things are fixing to like really get worse. I mean, they're going to slowly build up over the next week or two. I ain't trying to avoid you, right? I just got busy, but I'll definitely be lurking and popping in every once in a while.
Yeah, I understand. I think the same. I've been saying the same. So I'm not gonna say anything else, but I don't dislike you or hate you or anything like that. And yeah, but I've been streaming less too, and it has to do with that being busy.
Yeah.
I don't know, Josh, in good faith, okay? Like, I'm going to speak in good faith. You sound like a nice guy.
I'm not. I'm not. I promise you I'm not.
I believe you. Okay, hang on. So, the thing is, Emmett and Josh, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. When you're dealing with that side, when you're dealing with the likes of Dusty and Sarah, you know, the lefty wokies, I mean, you said you work
I absolutely despise Sarah, right? But that's business is business. I don't mix personal and business.
No, I gotcha. But I just find it really. I'm not even going to lie, bro. I just can't trust anyone who. Something I learned from Andrew, okay, was don't know if he said it or if I just inferred it from what he was saying. Just don't trust a word these people say, and so. If you're like, my default position is just don't trust them. So if you're working for Dusty, my default position is I just don't fucking trust you. Now, like I said, that may sound weird, but I'm saying it in good faith. All right.
No, you generally shouldn't.
Right.
If you're on that side, right? Generally speaking, you shouldn't. That's actually why Mr. E put that directive out. Mr. E knows a lot of us do a lot of weird shit, right? They know we're involved in certain things, right? And the more we mingle, the more we share information, right? And I'm assuming, my guess is, if history's always repeating itself, is that people are going to start entrenching because we're all probably getting ready to get real dirty, right? Like before, I think it was entertainment. I think it's getting ready to get ugly here soon.
Mm-hmm. It's going to get ugly.
I know the projects I'm starting to work on, and they're kind of nasty.
So when things get ugly, which side are you on?
He already told you where
I'm going to end up falling on Dusty's side.
Okay.
Think of it like this. So think of it like World War II, right? Emmett's on the Allies and I'm on the Axis side, right?
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Me and
good,
Emmett
bro.
ain't gonna
That
shoot
doesn't
at each
sound
other.
good for you. That doesn't sound good for you. Like I think.
Why?
Listen. I'm pretty sure I didn't have fleas before I came up here. Before you came up, I think I got fleas. Get the fucking fleas off me. What the fuck? I mean, seriously, but you see what I mean? Like you're here talking, being friendly. I like Emmett, I like this. But by the way, things are going to get real fucking ugly, and I'm working on projects, and I'm going to be on Dusty's side. You see, Emmett, you can't trust these people. If you lie with dogs,
Emmett's not going to leak information to me. We're just
if you
personally decent to each
lie
other.
with dogs, you get fleas.
I don't know if you understand, Kieran, but I don't have like.
I'm only going off what I'm hearing.
I really don't know if you have ever listened to me, but I've been very specific about the kind of people I am on the internet, and there's a reason I didn't wanted to do something super.
No, it's fair, bro.
We don't
but
share information. He's
Emmett,
telling you stuff.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Emmett. This whole thing before I asked you, what was the decision you made? You said the decision was I wasn't going to associate with the enemies of Avarice and the Crucible. Well, then who's this guy? This
guy's Josh.
Yeah, and who's he work for?
He works for Dusty.
And what did he just say?
He
just said, I'm working on projects. It's going to get ugly. I'm working on projects. And I said, which side are you on when it gets ugly? He said, I'm going to fall on the side of Dusty. So why is this guy on your fucking panel, bro? You're breaking your own fucking... You're breaking your own fucking...
my channel. I'm not on his channel. I'm not on his panel. I'm
not
engaging in any way.
But why is this guy on your channel? We have Avarice in the fucking chat.
The only reason why he talk about it is because you brought it up, Kieran.
I know. I'm trying to weed out. I'm trying to weed the garden, bro.
Weed out?
Because I care.
Okay,
I care about this. We are in the middle.
Say, Josh, you were literally just saying, "Hey, I understand your position."
Oh,
that's
nothing.
all he came here to say.
Yeah,
you see how you're mixing stuff?
No, I'm not. Let me ask once again.
I'm not laying with anybody. You are you're saying dumb stuff about me without even understanding what I'm doing. Yes, you are.
Now that we have a few people in the chat, we have Avarice.
Probably the only reason why my channel is gonna get demonetized is because you say a lot of slurs than yours. Am I lying? Am I doing something wrong?
No, you're not. But let me ask you this: now that we have some sound minds in the chat, we have Avarice, and we have I think I saw Jeremy. There's Blackout. Okay, let me ask you again, Josh. Who do you work for?
Dusty and Grid, and this might be risky, and quite a few channels actually.
Okay, you work for Dusty, you work for Grid, and you're working on some projects, right?
Correct.
And you said things are going to get real ugly.
Yeah, if history is
just answer the question. New. Just answer the question.
What? Yeah,
you said things are going to get real ugly. Okay, and I asked you which side are you going to fall on when things get ugly? And you said,
if it comes down to it, I guess between Wilson and Flo, then obviously I'm going to be on Flo's side because I work for it.
Yeah. There we go. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to put it on the record. Now, Emmett, I know you're a good bloke. I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm after this guy.
You're throwing shade on my fucking channel because you can't shut the fuck up sometimes.
No, let him have it, Emmett. You know it's gonna go this direction anyway.
I know it's gonna go this direction anyway. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that is the case at the end of the day. Like the whole point of this conversation, as Josh would say, is just we know where things are going. We know that there's going to be attacks on both sides. This is not the moment that we're.
To be fair,
we're not throwing any.
I was trying to.
We're not
trying to come up earlier because they were attacking Emmett for his decision, and I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. If Emmett, and it actually doesn't have anything to do with Wilson anyways in the first place, right? If Emmett sets out to do a thing, right? He's going to feel obligated, aka a duty to do that thing. I expect that. I don't understand why other people would push
What
back
are you?
against him for
What are
making
you?
that
What are you?
decision.
What are you literally talking about? What are you talking about?
The grounds that he's making his decision to follow the directive.
Mm-hmm.
Right, go on, go on.
Quite
You,
literally, we're both supposed to make the same thing, except for my side doesn't dictate who I get to hang out with, right?
You
So I'm
work
allowed
for
to come over
Dusty.
here.
You work for Dusty.
Yes.
Just like
Okay,
I
then
work
what the
for
fuck are you actually talking about?
Kieran,
Yes, bro.
It's just like me working for Avarice. He's saying
yes, it is.
he's saying
Yes, it is.
He's saying I have a duty
Correct.
to these people. I'm saying I have
Correct.
a duty to these people. We're not.
And he's also
we're not at war
saying,
right now. Is he throwing any shots right now? The only person who
he
came
literally
here to
said-
throw any fucking shots is your boy Bill, and you came here to stand up for him, right? And be like, oh, we cannot attack him.
No, I didn't.
We cannot attack Bill
No,
at
I didn't.
all. He's such a
I
cool
never said that.
guy. He's such a nice guy.
I never said that.
Where's Bill gonna stand? If anything
I
happens.
never said that, bro.
Where's Bill
I
gonna
never
stand if
said
anything happens, Kieran?
I literally said,
Should I just kill Bill Hicks from my chat?
You're making
Because
things up. I never said that.
I'm asking you.
I never said that.
Should I kick
I never said
Bill
that.
Hicks from my chat
Just don't,
because
just don't put words in my
Is
mouth.
he
I
going
never
to
said
be
that.
with the Crucible, or is he going to be outside of the Crucible if things go
I
down?
never said any
I'm
of that.
asking you,
I never said any of
Kieran.
that.
I didn't say you said it. I'm asking you.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
Should
did.
I kick him?
It's your channel, bro.
Oh,
Do whatever you
so
want.
it's whatever I want now. It's my channel. I can do whatever I want now. But a moment ago, you were trying to purity test me.
I wasn't. Even these.
Oh
no,
my
I was.
God! Why am I being?
I was
Why are you
bringing
being
up.
retarded to me? Why? I don't have.
I was bringing
I
up.
don't
No,
wanna,
bro.
I don't wanna,
No,
I really
seriously.
don't want to have this conversation with you when it comes to this.
That's
Let me
okay.
finish my
That's
conversation
okay.
with Joss.
Sure, please do.
Thank you.
Anyways, that was actually why it originally came up, was because you were getting some shade in your chat, and I didn't like it. I didn't think that was kind of fair, right? Because the idea is this shit, right? The bosses decide something. This is what it is, right?
Yeah.
We're the employees.
And it's very likely that that conversations like this are not going to happen that much later on. I know you're BC. I'm in a BBC. So it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Damn, and the problem was I was actually kind of hoping that there was going to be that bridge to that, what do they call it, that bridge debate concept. I actually wanted to see that pop off, but shit, that'll be on hold for
Is it okay?
months.
Is it okay, Emmett, if I say something?
Yeah, of course.
Just in response to what you said, but first of all, Abe in the chat, I'm on my side. Yeah, so am I. Perfect. Okay, and Avarice, I'm on my side too. Yes, I'm on my side too.
Yeah.
Now, Emmett,
do you think
in
this is not?
response to
Do you think this is not being on my side?
in response to what you said, in response to what you said,
Avarice is
in response to,
Avarice is one of my best friends right now. Is that
I just
simple?
want to. I fucking hate Avarice. He's a little fucking dickhead.
Yeah,
anyway.
That's fine, but it doesn't matter. Like the things that he's done for
he
me.
knows.
It's like,
he knows. He knows. I just want to say I did not come up and do some purity test. I called out a contradiction in the stance. No, I
there's
did.
no contradiction in the stance.
Having Josh on your panel is a contradiction.
No, it isn't.
Please explain to me how it's not.
What was the directive, Kieran? Do you know it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Anybody who engages with the panel verse is out.
No.
And you said you were going to choose that side.
I'm going to read it for you so that you understand.
You're kind of missing some details in there.
Please do.
Would you like me to read it to you?
Somebody read it to me, please.
If you're engaging on their panels or in chat in a friendly manner, you will be removed from our community. Which panel is this?
It's your panel.
Okay. Is this my channel?
Sorry, I missed it. Read it again. I missed that.
If you're engaging with our ops haters either on their panels or in chat in a friendly manner, you will be removed from our community.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, fair enough. There's a loophole. Gotcha.
It's not
Perfect.
a loophole. It's just my
So
channel.
I'm playing. No, I just got it. Okay, I didn't know that. If you engage in their panel or in Andrew's chat in a friendly manner, it didn't say.
No. In
it didn't
their
say,
chat.
It didn't.
And
Correct.
usually,
Yeah.
this has to do with them spurging against the Crucible, which I'm not doing, and I'm not gonna do. And this was not about this conversation. The whole conversation has nothing to do with the Crucible or spurging against them. That's the point.
Is there anything in the directive that mentions spurging against the Crucible, or just engaging in a friendly
they're
manner?
ops and haters. What do you think they do?
No, I got you, bro. Look, I'm not trying
The
to be
only
a dickhead.
reason
Like,
why
I'm really
we're
not.
mentioning it is because Bill had to come to my channel, and people started. Well, before that, somebody asked me about it. It was Josh who asked me about it, and then Bill came to talk to you about it, and then you asked me to drop a link to Bill, because Bill was in chat, so we could have a better conversation. Hey, Avarice.
Yeah, I tried.
So up, Avarice.
You're muted,
Avarice,
as
what the fuck?
always.
Fucking stupid
As
cunt. Get out of here,
fucking
Avarice, you
always.
fucking asshole. Fucking hate this guy.
Am I getting kicked from the Crucible, Karen?
Sorry?
I'm up here on panel. Am I getting kicked from the Crucible?
No.
I've got no fucking idea, bro. I'm the one asking the questions. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just wondering, Karen. Hi, I'm Avarice.
Hi, I'm Avarice.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, I have a question, and this is a simple question.
I do
Karen.
read the directives. Do you know if the directive was different?
Yeah, I got a simple question. Hi, Josh. What has Josh done on this panel today to do any attacks?
I never said he did.
Okay, has it been cordial?
I never yet. As they all do.
Karen,
as these people.
So what's the issue?
Okay.
Josh is. Hold on. Let me land Josh and you can go. Josh is just an employee, as you said. The other people, whatever his jobs may be or whatever. I don't think that he intends to use any of the attacks on his own accord, just like Emmett. This is the same as if somebody blames Emmett for something that I've done. Just because Emmett has put together something or done something on my behalf because he works for me does not mean that it's Emmett's product. It means that he is the helper of my creation.
Avarice, that is the most retarded and stupid thing you've ever said in your life.
Well,
and
no,
you
it's
said
not.
you said a
what I'm
bunch of
saying is
stupid shit.
I get that there's people, but like, for example, like here is, you have Emmett here who's having a talk with Josh, and you're saying that this is enemy territory. Whether what Josh does is negative or not, that doesn't enforce the rule of what Emmett's doing. Emmett's not doing anything negative or an anti-Crucible, in my opinion, on here, or even anti-Avarice, to be honest. Now,
I never said he was.
I just want to move it close here, though. But let's talk about prospectively. We're talking about Avarice here and it being against what I would say. I want to put this I just want to nail this in the ass for everybody listening.
Somebody clip that.
I do not control where anybody goes or what the content is on their channel. And I hope that everybody does content on their channel how they want to do content. That's what I've always said, and I've said that to everybody behind closed doors. I'll just say it out loud.
I know Avarice, because look,
if somebody wants to do a hit piece that includes content against me, really no hard feelings. If somebody wants to do
Avarice, I was just saying before, shut up for a second. I was just saying before, like literally saying before, you have been one of my biggest advocates. Like, I'm the biggest retard on the internet, and yet for some reason you come over. I think you're muted. No, sorry, I'm behind. You've been one of my biggest advocates. I know that. All of us. Okay, here's an analogy. Okay, let's say I have a company in America that makes ammunition. Okay, and the Russians are planning to take over the world, and they give me a contract. They give me a contract to make ammunition.
That's
we
did that all through World War II.
Can I finish the fucking question? Ought I stay detached from the moral aspect and just earn my money and make ammunition for the Russians?
I mean, it just depends on what you want to do.
It's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no.
During World War II, there were many American companies that built ammunition for the Germans.
So what? I asked you a question.
I'm just saying. We sold
you answer the question?
To the Germans.
I'm asking you what you think.
What's best for your channel?
Oh my God, really? What if what's best for my channel? What if what's best for my channel is to host OnlyFans girls and promote their content? Should I do that?
If that's what you're doing, I won't be on your channel.
Correct. You see?
Again, I'm not on Josh's channel. I'm not on Kieran's channel. I'm on Emmet's channel.
And what I'm doing,
I know. Look,
if what I was doing would be bad for Avarice, I wouldn't be doing it. That's the point.
Again, I'm literally here to tell people not to take shots at Josh. Yeah, honest. I'm absolutely saying that.
Why?
Because he hasn't taken a shot yet. He's not done a piece. He's not put out a hit piece on a fucking YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't even know who this guy really is. He could work. He works with Dusty or whatever he wants to do.
I'm not a streamer.
Right? There we go.
A streamer. I don't do.
He's not even a fucking streamer. Why do you want to fucking throw smoke at someone that's not streaming? Now you're just walking out of the playing field.
Who is?
You are.
Listen. No, come on, bro. That's not fair. Okay, you don't have to be a streamer.
I've never walked out of the playing field on all my streams. Never attacked someone that's not on the internet.
Yeah, good for you.
How about this, Kieran? How about the concept of we call it? Forget that word, respect. I think that gets abused. Why don't we?
Fair enough.
Call it civility, right? I actually don't. I know of Avarice for years. I don't know him personally. Emmet, on the other hand, kind of over the last 6-8 months, I've kind of gotten to like Emmet, right? Like personally, I debate I kind of suck with, right? I don't have too much to do with it, right?
No, I gotcha. But like it's sure. Go on.
So here I am again. Think of it like this, right? And I'll just do it right as a World War II depiction, right? So Emmet's got an Axis or an Allies flag, and I've got an Access flag, right? Doesn't matter what our fucking bosses say, we got to go fight, right? Then we got to go fight, right? But right this moment, he's just a soldier on the other side of the line, right? I don't personally hate him. I actually, quite the opposite, personally like him. So there's going to be a concept of civility, right? Like, well, fuck it, right? We'll break bread, we'll have a drink, we'll talk shit, whatever.
Sure. No bullshit, bro. No bullshit. So let's continue with your World War II analogy. You know, the German soldiers had families, they had children. The Allies had children. They could be amiable at Christmas Day. They could, put down their arms. And yes, bro.
Give me just a second. I need 2 moments.
Sure.
First off, I want to say thank you so much to Barry Rand for becoming a member of the channel. Greatly appreciated. Second of all, W Radio with the $10 super chat. Real question: what's a Josh?
Yeah, Josh.
Hello,
hey, Josh. Why don't you tell us what? I just had to go on the Not Cool Josh show and explain what the Avarice is. So why don't you tell us what the Josh is?
Well, I think it's derogatory. It's a slang term for like joshing. If you use it as a verb, it's a slang term for like joking around, causing chaos, things like that.
That's true, actually. That's true. That
so
here in Australia, it's also a thing.
Would you consider yourself an agent of chaos?
Yes, absolutely.
There we go.
Okay.
Is this why you're an Avarice fan?
Am I an Avarice fan?
No, is this why you're internally an Avarice fan because you like chaos and I'm a little bit of chaos? Is that why you're a small bit of Avarice fan inside?
I've only
a little bit, just a little.
No
bit
offense.
There,
I think I've only seen two of your shows, and you were the moderator, right? So that's kind of my everything I know about you is actually from the Crucible administration.
Oh. Interesting.
Your connection in is quite literally the same as my connection.
You caught something wrong about information that you had then about my Crucible information.
Yeah.
Lou doesn't talk bad about you. Hold on.
Hang on, Josh. Hang on, Josh.
Hold on. I'm not saying Lou. Hold on. I'm not saying Lou. What I'm saying is that the information you got wrong is that I'm not Lou's horse. I just want to make sure you get that one right.
Josh just said that.
Anything I know about you actually came about.
Josh just said Josh just said that Avarice's connection with the Crucible is the same as his. Bro, have you met Avarice? Oh my God, you fucking retard.
Kieran, calm down.
Yes.
He said his entrance was the same as mine, which means he
okay.
entered at the same. What we do in the Crucibles, we call waves, certain waves or entrance waves, which means he's probably entered at the same wave I entered.
Okay. Now, Josh, do you think because look, I'm going to be really honest. What I'm hearing from you guys is I was just following orders. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not going to lie. All right.
I have a question. Kieran.
Sure.
Let's say you're captured as an American soldier, right? You're not an officer, you're enlisted, right? Is there, according to the Geneva Convention, just that, right, alone, is there a different standard for handling the enlisted opposed to the officers?
I believe there is, but why?
Yeah,
what?
And it's because the enlisted are pretty well known for having less information, correct? Yeah, so again, you can capture and hold enlisted, but there's no need for really beating them, torturing them, or maiming them. Does that make sense?
It does, Avarice. I concede. I've got you. I just got it.
I'm just saying. So when you're in war, you like my favorite movie, The Patriot. You go for the officers first.
Yeah, same as The Godfather. Keep your friends closer. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I just want to be clear from the things I heard. Right, this isn't an opportunity to be on this panel and attack Josh. I know a lot of people know who I am in the perspective, but this is Emmett's panel, and I'm trying to de-escalate a lot of things lately, and I've been working on that for a long time.
I can see.
And I get that there's certain people I still attack, but that does not mean that I'm not working on de-escalation. And there is no need to say that, oh, the Crucible put a rule out, so immediately go to the Pied Piper and chastise. All right,
Avarice, I concede. You've changed my mind, and I actually mean it.
I would say, and just to land my plane with the last sentence, is that there is. I would say that the more important underlining thing is to be more careful about what we do. I think that's the actual note.
Yeah.
Yep. I got you. I'm all ears, bro. And
all right.
And I mean,
I'm glad to clear that up. I got a show to get ready for. Josh, good to see you. Kieran, love you. Emmett,
take care. You fucking
Avarice, did you find all of the things in this?
Absolutely not. I'll just wait till you're done.
No, I'm gonna be live until you go live.
You gotta get to work, Emmett.
I just don't know which.
You gotta go to work.
There's four news clips. I don't know which one you want me to use. All four?
No, I'll put them in one singular place, and you can use those that are in one singular place.
I even put the Nick Shirley in there. So let's just put a folder in there that says right here or something or live. Let's put live, and those are the ones for live. So then I'll know.
Y'all really got to get some freaking browser extensions so you can push files in.
Oh, we push. We have Dropbox. We're in a Dropbox. So
put even Dropbox, even that's got a feed. You can actually do a browser extension, right? So you can
that's what we're talking about. That's what we're looking through, and he's feeding stuff through it. We have a nice little. We're actually not that unorganized, believe it or not, because military background. I like things organized, and I'm.
Emmett just slacking.
It's done.
Is Emmett slacking? Go ahead.
I only have one.
Slacking.
Yeah, I only have one request, Josh, at the end of all this. If we can avoid, if you find my MKP initiation picture, if we can just avoid bringing that up to light, that'd be fantastic. So, I was underage at the time.
I have no idea.
I was underage at the time of that picture. So
I'll let you know. I have no idea what the hell is getting ready to show up. I just know the history of all of this, and it always gets real nasty when.
I was being sarcastic. I was just being sarcastic.
Yeah, I'm not. To be fair, I'm going to try my damnedest to kind of avoid shit with Emmett. It is what it is, right?
But I'll be honest. I'll be honest, Josh. I'll be honest. Whether you believe me or not, I'm doing my best just to move forward.
Josh,
I get it.
Josh. Just one question. Would you like to be on the right side of history? Come over. You're welcome with open arms. Come over.
You know what the trap was in that question was the right? Like I'm not already a right leaner.
The correct side of history. Right? The correct side.
The correct
Would you like to be on the correct side of history?
I don't know what side is the correct side, because I'm pretty sure this is mostly just business.
No, it's not, bro. Oh my God. Yeah. Lockheed Martin is just business. Lockheed Martin is just business.
I got a show to get ready for.
Take care, Avarice.
All right,
Avarice. It was a pleasure. I just wanted to come up and clear the air with Emmet because, like, I don't want this Avarice dictatorship rhetoric to keep going on. Again,
the Avarice dictatorship will continue its meetings until morale improves. Okay.
Wham! The Lord of the Lash says nay.
Avarice is going to be Emmet's first fucking general. He's going to be Emmet's first general.
Well, here's my question, right? Yeah. So, Avarice, being on the correct side, right? Let me just concede that point. Being on the correct side, right? You guys can't afford to do anything any better than employ some Mexican that you found at Lowe's here. Emmet, what the hell, man?
Yeah, well, listen, some of us conservatives do believe in proper immigration. All right. Now, when I do bring in some immigrants, right? We don't bring in a lot of immigrants, but some immigrants, right?
White ones. White immigrants.
And as long as the ideology is aligns with mine and my traditional values, I think I can fix them. All right. All I have to do is, like Michael Jackson his ass, get him some surgery, whiten him up a little bit. He'll fit right in. You know what I mean? A little nose, get that nose all buttoned up. You know what I mean? And then we got ourselves a white Emmet.
Yeah. Jesus. You know I'm gonna have to call ICE, right? You realize this is gonna happen.
Please don't. I need him.
That is true. Like I'm not under any. Do you know who wants to call ICE on me? It's fucking Nova Star. Nova Star is still spurring because I told her to cover her fucking tits. So still spurring. She's like, no. A guy that said to cover my tits and find my sweater. Oh God, what has the world come to? True, thank you very much for the 5. It says Kieran Space. Now I feel like I got fleas for saying that.
Emmet. Truth. Thank you. But send me money, not Emmet. Okay. Anyway, Emmet. You're the guy telling someone to cover her tits. You're the guy doing the fucking goth Emmet stream with the fucking makeup on. Come on, bro. You see, you're a fucking walking contradiction. Not gonna lie.
People paid for that. I do what I
said I was
gonna do.
That makes it okay. That makes it okay. Yeah, being paid makes it okay.
Well,
absolutely.
I'm getting out of here. I just wanted to like lay some groundwork. I don't care what Emmet does here. I don't care what his content is. Again, if the Crucible has an issue with Emmet, that's up for the Crucible, not me. I don't make those decisions. And again, if they approached me about the situation, I would still defend Emmet because, I don't think he's doing anything wrong. And I've been very clear about this. Content is content. As long as shots aren't fired. I get the people that are the enemies. And again, I'm doing my best to move forward and honestly not even look at enemies as enemies anymore. I'm just looking at them as people that are irrelevant. And that's just the answer. Again, I'm not saying that they're not people. I'm not trying to say that that I'm better than them or anything than that. They're just irrelevant to what I'm trying to do to move forward. And that includes, like, no offense, Josh, but that includes Josh, what he's doing. What Josh is doing has no bearing over what I'm doing with the Avarice show and what I'm trying to do to move forward. I hope that Josh and his work does well. I hope he makes a ton of money, but that doesn't stop me from my train moving forward. So
Do you hope the
Oh, it's
communists make a
bad.
bunch of money?
I'm not actually allowed.
Do you hope that?
I'm not even allowed to actually take money from
Hang on,
float.
Everett.
Yes, Kieran. I don't
Avarice.
want the communists to die of hunger. I do want them to make a bunch of money and have good fucking families. Okay.
Too late. Too late, bro. Too late. It
Yeah.
already happened. Okay.
yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because like again, I walked into people trying to tell me about like how I would feel about Emmett. I want to be very clear. There's no one in the internet space outside of a guy that's in the Crucible that's about 12 foot tall that knows me better than Emmett.
Bro. I also respect Emmett. I mean, that's why I'm here, because he's walking a fine line. It's like you can't do this and you can't do that, and he's trying to Emmett. If I'm putting words in your mouth, please tell me.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to be loyal. At the same time, no one's going to tell Emmett what to do.
Again, it's not my job to tell him what to do. I'll be very clear. There's times where, like last night, I'm not in a position to be even doing anything. I probably wouldn't have an Avarice show today if it wasn't for Emmett. I put a lot of trust into him. I trust Emmett to do what Emmett's going to do. I trust Emmett so much that I fly into some of my streams blind. That's a lot of trust. And if Emmett wants to bring somebody up, I have to trust that he's doing the right thing. Even if fucking Flow State himself is up here, I'm not gonna fucking lash out on Emmett. He's doing his own content.
So you trust Emmett for bringing me up?
I trust Emmett for bringing you up, yes.
I love you, brother.
Again. Yeah, I know who you are, Josh.
I promise I'll cam up next time.
No,
go to your show. Don't let us hold you up and let me get away from it.
When you said when you made a statement calling me lose horse, I was like, who the fuck is this? So I did a little digging, and I found that you were Josh. So then I was like,
I go by another name, Joshua Jones.
Just
so everybody knows, right?
The only thing I would say is that you got the horse wrong. My horse is 12 foot tall. I mean, I'm the horse of a guy that's 12 foot tall.
Josh also goes by the name The Machine Lies. Okay, he's got a voice changer to make him sound white.
The Machine Lies is not. The Machine Lies cannot have the conversations that I have had with Josh. He just can't. Josh at least will tell you. For example, when I have asked Josh about how he gets his morals, he at least will come to ideas as to why. When I asked the Machine Lies, why is that wrong? He got so angry. He doesn't know.
Not gonna lie, Avarice. The other night, Avarice came up and fucking spanked the Machine Lies on my stream. He fucking gave me. It was something to behold. It was really good. And he's rage quit. You see, this is what he does. He comes around, says his piece, doesn't say goodbye. He's rude. Avarice is rude. Not gonna lie. Like he's rude like a woman. Not gonna lie.
I don't believe it.
Anyways, you got a show to do, Emmett. You need to go. Are we holding you up?
No, I will be in the show, but he has to go live first, and then I will rate him. So this is the pre to gather some people and then to rate to him.
Okay.
So it's just me hanging out because I've been working I've been awake all night. I've been working almost all night.
Can I ask some advice?
And build my first model from StarCraft. You can see the Queen.
Sorry,
cool.
we got anti-dearest.
Personal news for you, Emmett.
What is the news?
I got a vasectomy a couple of days ago.
Oh my God!
Don't do that.
No,
it's bad.
It is bad. What the fuck did you do it?
You got a what? A vasectomy?
So my old lady was talking about another kid, and I got a little concerned, right? So that's kind of, I've been toying with the idea. And I guess that's what ultimately made me make that decision, right? But then it got incentivized. I was sitting here It's about, I think about $800 or $900 cheaper here than it is back stateside. So I went ahead and went for it. And the old lady is pissed. She's pissed.
You know, Josh, I got one 16 years ago. I had a bad time. I'm not even going to lie. I was in the one fucking 10% of dudes who have a bad. It was a bad time. But, you know, I'm okay now. So I get to have all the sex and not worry. But fuck me, I had a bad time. I'm not going to lie.
I just oppose the idea of people doing it as like an avoidance of responsibility, right? Like that's the difference, right? Like if you're a kid or a young guy, right, doing it, I consider that to be a bad idea. Because I assume this is kind of uncomfortable. So I'm going to assume that, you know, any reversal, and I think you only get like about 5 years for it to be effective, right? That's got to be worse. It's just got to be. I wouldn't actually promote this for people. And I got it done in a commie country, right? So my stuff might actually fall off. I got to be a little bit paranoid here.
Oh my God. Why did you do it?
I told you, because the old lady, man, she just started talking like, oh, I want more kids, right? Like I've got one that's 10. I'm fine with that, right? And I don't know, she's in one of those weird moods, right? And I'm like, I don't know, I don't trust any of this.
Oh my God!
I'll tell you why I did
it. Just have another one. Who the fuck cares at this point?
See, Emmett, you would.
Yeah,
right?
I'll tell you why I did.
You know what? I'll go have another one when you get married and have a couple kids. How about this? You go get married and have
shots fired. Shots fired. Emmett, me and Josh are better than you because we have children. Okay, so you can't. My body, my choice. You have no right to speak on our bodies.
Shut the fuck up, Kieran. Shut the fuck up. In fact, you know what? Shut the fuck up for saying that. Who the fuck are you?
Come on, Emmett. When are you going to get married?
When I meet somebody I love, like, listen, it has nothing to do with that. It's like, I believe in. You may fuck with me, but when I get to somebody I love, when I have the capacity to do it, you know, it's not. And
I'm not dogging that, right?
So Emmett.
And
so Emmett,
to be honest, you will never know. It's not like something I will be putting up in the internet for everybody to know. Like, it will be a select few people that would know.
We're gonna know. We're gonna
just want to ask a question. Emmett, do you imagine, like, in your mind, do you imagine the perfect partner?
Yes, I can imagine the perfect partner.
What's his name?
His name? I don't know.
Look, I'll tell you why.
Kieran, we have evidence of you being the person that likes to use butt plugs on camera. Okay.
Listen. I had a vasectomy. Well, we call it a vasectomy, and listen, Josh, I had mine on the doctor's table in the fucking normal GP. I just dropped my pants, lay on the fucking bench, and I saw smoke. I saw smoke coming up because he cauterized the tubes. Right? There's no general anesthetic, no nothing. I was literally watching smoke rising up off my balls. Anyway, I got it because I was being responsible. I was married. Now, this isn't the best story, okay, but was married, had 3 kids. They're all grown up. I could kind of tell me and the wife were going to get divorced. And I kind of figured I'm going to be going into some kind of degen phase. And I thought, I don't want to get some random woman pregnant. So having a vasectomy was actually being responsible. Okay. Now, long story short.
Being responsible. Stop being a degen. How about you do that instead?
That's
give me your fucking
that's actually
hands.
quite literally the opposite of responsibility. It's actually trying to avoid accountability, right? Like, I'm going to get divorced, right? So I'm going to have
I agree.
my stuff.
I agree totally. Actually, I agree. And Auntie Dearest, I'm still surprised anyone could stand Kieran long enough to get pregnant. Only takes about 90 seconds. Okay. Like, that's all they got to do. Like, 90 seconds.
Oh my god. You are a tard. I don't know
No,
what the
she
fuck's
said it,
wrong
not-
with you
she
today.
said it, not me.
You are
She said it,
tard.
not-
You are literally tard maxing, and
But I think Josh is correct. It was actually to avoid responsibility. He's correct. Because the correct way is to not whore around, you know, keep it in your pants, find someone you love. Well, no, really, like Josh is correct. He's
really
correct.
don't find somebody you love.
No, I'm saying he's correct.
I'm still a degenerate. I'm just not that bad.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
no.
Kieran, you're annoying me so much for nothing.
I love doing that. I love doing that. I love annoying you.
It's fucking tard. It's like, oh yeah, you know what you should do? Don't find someone you love. What are you talking about? Thank you so much to Hold on Nate for this huge 10. He says Kieran is just doing his normal rathered thing, which is probably retarded.
Yeah. Hey, don't say that word, bro. That's rude.
Why not? What's wrong with the word retard? Can anybody tell me?
I got an idea. Emmett. We should grift your dating ritual, right?
You wanna grift my dating? No, I'm not gonna grift my dating life.
Yeah, I think we can pull that off, right?
I had there's been like 4 or 5 pushes for me to date somebody online, and it's
not online. Nah. Whoever. I don't know.
You know which one was the worst? The worst was there were some people. I had a debate with Graystorp, and they were like the Graystorps, the EmmetGames stands for a little while there. And they're like, oh, you want to date Grace? You want to date Grace?
She's kind of pretty. Not gonna lie. She's kind of pretty.
Come on, I get paranoid when the Thorpes pop up on panel. I get real paranoid.
Listen, Josh. Listen, Josh. I told on one day randomly, I had Grace Thorpe and her dad turn up on my fucking stream, and I told her dad, get the fuck out of here. And I told Grace, if your dad comes back on this stream, you're both fucking gone. And we had a kind of an interesting conversation about autistic babies and abortions and shit.
She was correct.
It was kind of
you guys were like kind of disagreeing with her take of not killing the dumb babies because they were dumb. And it's like I didn't understand why you were disagreeing with her.
I don't think I was, but come on, Emmett. She's kind of pretty. Like, you know,
I don't care. It's not her. It's not even her. The problem is Ben. Ben is. Ben, Ben wants her
the guy
to be successful.
The guy walked in the room with fucking dribbled down his fucking shirt and jumped in the chair and started spurging. And I said, get the fuck out of here and don't come back. And I said, Grace, if your old man comes back on this fucking channel again, you're both fucking gone. Haven't seen them since, which I'm okay with that.
You did kick them, so it is what it is.
To be fair, Emmett, I wouldn't be grifting like date some online girl, right? Especially not around anywhere any of us have ever been. However, the idea of getting you out to whatever events that are in your town regularly, just basically grifting to get that funded. That would have been my idea.
I don't know.
But like I said, when all this bullshit is over with, I'm coming back. I think we're going to grift it. Well, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you we're going to do it.
We got
we're just going to get you out there in public. That's all we're doing.
Hang on, bro. We're looking at a piece of artwork here.
He's just going to go to a dinner or a movie, right? We ain't putting him in a local hotel or nothing, right? It's Emmett, right? He ain't going to do that, right?
But we'll go with
set him up. We can set him up at a fancy restaurant or something.
No, we're not going to do any of that. I'm okay.
Yes, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
We're not doing any of that.
Yes, we're going to do it. You're going to like it. I don't care.
All you're doing is having these eyes with all of the with the dollar signs. You're like
But you know,
creating the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
idea,
yeah.
and it's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
look at
Bachelor
everything as
Emmett.
business. I can't help it.
That's what you want to do. Is
oh,
Bachelor
the Bachelor,
Emmett.
the Bachelor,
Hey,
the
that's not a
Bachelor.
bad thumbnail,
Yes,
Emmett. That's a
that
good
that would be
idea.
a good.
Thank you.
That'd be a good TV show. That'd be a good
Just
TV
like,
show.
it's a
Emmett,
great idea.
but the thing is,
God.
we have to find 12 bachelorettes who are taller than Emmett. Okay, so they're all taller than Emmett, and we'll do the Bachelor with Emmett.
Well, how tall are you, Emmett? Because I got a crap load of Asians over here, and they're all
Um,
about 4 foot tall, right?
Yeah. I'm not that tall. I'm like 5. I think last time I see it was 5'8", I think. You have to
Yeah.
understand
Oh,
that
hell
yeah,
I know
same
the
as
other. I know the other. the other measurement system. I'm about 5'8".
That's the important one. That's the important one. Is the other one.
No,
We have Farmer
not
Cat.
anymore.
Farmer Cat said, "Let me pick the woman." I thought she said, "Pick me." Sorry, I misread that.
The woman.
I thought Farmer Cat said, "Pick me."
Oh yeah, Cat's gonna pick the woman, sure.
Do you know?
Everyone likes tall chicks.
To be fair,
Is that true?
Auntie Dearest,
You'll end up with.
Hey, I'm
Clancy.
sitting here collecting notes. I don't know what the hell you're doing, right? But I'm collecting notes, right? So I'm paying attention. Is it true?
He is 100% just making the Bachelor Emmett edition in his head right now. It's like
they're all going to be
he's
blonde.
having it
They're
all.
all going to be. They're all going to be blonde as fuck. They're going to have blue eyes, and they're all going to be at least 6 foot. That I would pay. I would pay per view to see Emmett the Bachelor with 12 6 foot blonde women.
We're not streaming the date, right? We're just grifting for the dates. Dates as in more than.
No, we are
right?
streaming. We're streaming after. We'll be streaming the before and after.
You can stream an
Auntie,
interview afterward. That's on you, right? But getting you out on the dates.
No. It's like the day that if we're gonna do it, the graph will be the before and after. So the idea is you grade for the date, you get the date, you stream before you get there, and then you stream after the date, and you talk about it.
Okay.
That sounds like an OnlyFans channel.
I'm not
saying.
How about that?
I'm not saying that you're gonna have. Like an interview with her, or we're gonna be streaming the date itself. It's like the before you get to the date and after the date happened.
Yeah, an interview before and after. Yeah, that sounds wholesome.
That sounds like one of those. That sounds like one of those.
Pick someone look good or at least entertaining. Oh God.
But Auntie made a point. She said 9 out of 10 people she knows met online. I agree. I went online after I got divorced, and it was a bit of a D then. But I did meet my wife online, and it worked out okay. And Nate also said, you marry a family, which I did. So it turns out, for some goddamn reason, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law love me. Look, I'm the most blessed person on the most blessed person on planet Earth. I have way more than I deserve. Okay, I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I have way more than I deserve. I've got a beautiful wife. Got a retarded stepdaughter. She's not literally retarded. She's just annoying. Okay, she's just annoying.
It sounded like she was a moment ago when you said it. Now you're taking it back.
And I've got a mother-in-law who calls me son. And a father-in-law who says I'm very happy that my second daughter has met a guy and we're cool. I'm not going to lie, bro. The online thing is brutal. I mean, it was so bad. Like, it was so horrible to have all the sex and meet all the women. But eventually, I found Mrs. Markin, and we're solid. We're like solid. I'm not going to lie. So don't give up. And we're not men. I'm going to get Kieran on Joe Rogan. What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
Everything could go wrong.
No, I'm just saying, boys, don't give up. Don't give up.
I'm not giving up.
I'm not saying you. I said boys, okay?
Women, send your applications to the Emmet to my DMs.
we gotta, okay. We have to work on a spread.
Family Matters
spreadsheet.
with Emmet. Oh my god, that's such a bad name. It's also brilliant. It's actually funny.
I think it was the best. It was somebody else came up with a name, right? So I'm popping it off in there. I think it's an awesome name. It completely like clickbaity, right? Everything, but the name is wholesome, and I think anything that we surround you with has to have that like wholesome tag to it. It's just hopefully none of my crew shows up, right? Because it'll get degenerate real fast. They'll basically be promoting girls with Down syndrome and stuff, right? Like it won't.
Oh my god, Josh, what the fuck's wrong with you?
No, we'll call it the red pill with Emmet. The red pill with Emmet. Okay, look, listen.
I will never
not
be.
gonna lie.
I'm not a red pillar, and after today, I don't think I'll ever want to be a red pillar. That guy is fucking stupid.
Oh, what I miss?
Didn't you watch the mini debate that Andrew had with? He had one with the Nate, the guy that Dusty was giving him a mug. And then he had the other retard. The one is obviously on the steroids.
Francis?
I don't know his name.
No, he had one with a guy called either his first name or second name was Francis. He was part of Rollo Tomasi's crew. And he's supposed to be like the James Bond of dating. And Andrew owned him. He convinced him that there's no difference between red pill and feminism, which was fucking brilliant.
Stupid name. It's
Troy Francis. Troy Francis. That's the guy I'm thinking of.
No, it's not Troy Francis. It's. Give me a second. I'll check it in a moment. It's fucking idiot.
Feed your birds. Feed your birds, bro. They're hungry.
It's this fucking guy. It's this fucking guy. So
playing with fire.
So yeah, we're not men.
This fucking guy.
Oh, fuck. That's
yeah, this idiot.
Jesus,
so
he was just here.
He had a conversation with Nate about the stolen valor thing. They got to a understanding, and then this guy is there, and he's like,
his name's Dan.
Yeah, fucking Dan. So dumb. He starts like asking, where are we going to debate? And then Andrew's like, well, right now, we can debate right now. He's like, no, you gotta pay me $20K. And then he starts running away from the fucking debate at the same time that he's asking for $20K to debate. And the last thing he says is, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. So people are kind of clowning on him because he's a fucking tard. And he's obviously like a full-blown tard red pillar idiot. So who cares? This fucking people.
Oh, fuck this guy. First time I saw this guy, I was kind of impressed. I was kind of like just randomly the algorithm spat him out and I was watching it. And I thought, yeah, he seems okay. And then I saw him going down the whole fucking Candace Owens rabbit hole. And then yesterday or day before, he was on a panel with Valhalla. And Valhalla had been talking shit about Andrew. And Andrew joined the stream. That guy is the biggest roided woman you'll ever fucking see. Not gonna lie, he was
the funniest part was none of them would accept the shooting match, and the only one that would accept, because Andrew was like, let's bet $10,000, and the only one that would accept was the guy that was broke, and I thought it was so funny.
The bald guy in the top.
I'll do it.
Yeah. I'll fucking take it. I'll take
it. You don't have money. You don't even have a job. And the guy's like, oh, well, yeah, I know.
Well, to be fair, there was a rare moment, a very rare moment, and Andrew pointed it out, where Valhalla actually he apologised and said, "That's fair enough. I concede." He kind of made it a little bit softer by saying, "Could you at least agree that, you know, from an external point of view, it looked a bit like stolen valor?" And Andrew said, "Yeah, whatever." And the guy said, "Well, I apologise. I shouldn't have gone about it that way." And that was and Andrew spoke about that for about fucking 15 minutes. Like, we'll give the guy fucking credit, even kind of like him. He said, "This never happens. This never happens where people do a hit piece and then they apologise." And so all credit to him. All credit to him. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah, it was Valhalla, I guess. Those two kind of amends up, but everybody else is they're still having a conflict, just on fire. This guy's country, something I forget. I know him as Dan.
That guy's a fucking retard. That guy is one of the stupidest people you'll ever see. Like, seriously.
Josh, you can still use that idea of like the, you know, family matters with X, with probably some of the people.
Wait, as soon as all of this is, I promise you, as soon as all of this is over with, right now, I'm coming back over here. We're doing the script.
Oh my God.
I'm doing it. I have to. I just have to. I think it's a good idea. I also think it's a good idea. You, after all of this, you're going to need a break, right? It'll give you something personal to do in your personal time, right? Outside of the internet for just a little bit, right? Add a little something in your personal life. Might be drama though, right? Because women are a problem. I'm taking from a married man. It kind of sucks some days.
They are. I mean, they hope. Look, Josh. If women didn't have soft bits, we'd throw rocks at them. Okay, we'll just throw rocks at them. Okay, but we love them. We love them. And got a shout out to Grant Muskrat. Oh wow, they're accusing him of stolen valor. Yeah, Andrew told the story like because one time he said, "I was in the military for like a year." Another clip, he said, "I wasn't in the military." And then 15 years ago, Rachel put a tweet saying, "My husband's a sniper." And this guy who does stolen valor videos said that all sounds a bit wrong. Like, it all sounds a bit like that can't be real. But there was no context. First of all, 15 years ago, Rachel may not have known what Andrew was doing. Okay, which one of our wives knows what we do at work? Okay, okay, like, it's really, that's so simple. He was in the military for a year, but he got injured or had some condition, and he was discharged, you know, with no prejudice. And the reason he said I wasn't in the military was because he was in the middle of a debate about something else.
Kieran,
someone said,
"Didn't you know that the stolen valor is when you say, 'No, I'm not in the military,' and okay, and then you pretend, instead of taking all the glory and trying to be like, 'Yeah, I'm a super G.I. Joe,' you say like, 'Yeah, I was like for a year and I did nothing important, I got hurt and I got out.'" That is actual stolen valor, Kieran. That's how it's supposed to be done.
He also saved the guy's wife.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, some guy hung himself. Some guy hung. Not going to lie. Some guy put a coat hanger around his neck and tied his own legs up and hung himself off a fucking door handle. And Andrew got up and fucking saved the cunt. And he was worried about disobeying his fucking sergeant because what are the rules? What are the rules here? Okay, so he did no service, and Andrew. There's people saying to Andrew, "Thank you for this. Thank you for your service." And he goes, "I don't feel like I did service. I went through boot camp. I did the training. I got discharged on a medical condition. Like, he's stolen valor. The reason that he in one debate he said, someone said, "Have you been in the military?" And he said no. Now the reason was because the debate wasn't about that. The debate was about something else, and he was just trying to not go there. You go, no, yeah, fair enough. No, I haven't.
Yeah,
And this guy
the
Valhalla
debate-
said,
the point of that debate specifically was because it was not important or relevant. But it doesn't matter. Even if it was, like, he has clarified a lot all about that specifically. And they were pretty, like, if they were actually asking, I know, because he has actually replied to me on DMs. It might take a while, but he has replied, and all he says is like very matter of fact stuff. So if you actually wanted to know, you can always DM him.
That's stolen valor. Stolen valor. Telling us that Andrew Wilson is in your DMs is stolen valor, bro. That's right.
Oh, damn it, Grid's got something going on.
Really?
He's working
Oh,
on.
you bet.
He's got that. What was that damn thing coming? Battleground or something like that. He's got that event popping off.
How can you work for Grid, bro? Like, honestly, like no shade, but honestly, how can you work for that guy? Like, come on.
I've known Grid for a long time.
Because he pays him?
No. So my job disallows me to take money from some of these people. Like, technically speaking, it would be it's not illegal, but it's real problem. Like, if Flo were to actually send me money, I would get in a shit. I would definitely lose my job.
Sounds gay. It just sounds gay.
I'm not allowed to be associating with it's like a big no-no. So taking money from one, definitely a big. Like, it's just not allowed to happen.
Yeah, but seriously, like, did you see the whole Grid thing go down with Speakeasy? Like, what are you doing, bro? Come on.
Why do I have a problem? What do I care about any of that? You do realize that I deal in drama, right?
He's making the way that he's dealing with this is you're thinking of two different things, Kieran. You're thinking of Josh as a this is
an employee. He's an employee, yeah.
No, it's just that for example, I've said it many times. I like drama. It's fine sometimes. It has nothing to do with with what you're doing. That there are reasons why things have escalated. But the problem is not even the drama. It's just how it's being dealt with and the points of it.
Emmett, do you know that?
Able to understand it.
Do you know, Emmett? You could make $20 per blowjob on the corner. Should you do that?
I don't want to do that.
Correct. Why not? Why not?
What do you mean? Why not? Do you think there is a moral difference between me going out and putting a dick in my mouth and me talking about people don't liking each other? Do you think there's some moral difference between one and the other?
No, there's no difference. There's no difference. There's no difference.
Oh my god. You're fucking... It's the most retarded thing you ever said in your life. And you said a lot of stupid things.
That's fair. That's fair. I have. I'm just saying.
Dumbest shit you ever said. Why would you say no?
No, well, Marilyn's saying $20 is a steal. Marilyn, what do you charge? Okay, anyway. No.
Get the fuck
I'm
out,
just saying.
Kieran.
No, what I'm saying is...
Get the fuck out, Kieran.
What I'm hearing is justification because I'm employed, okay? I'm employed. I'm just following orders.
It's not justification because I'm employed. He has his morals. I have mine.
But what if your employment doesn't like... Okay, Josh, do you feel good
about
working for Dusty?
Yes. I'm an atheist, right? I enjoy sin. I mean, that's the whole reason why you would sin, is because you find it pleasurable. There's a justification, right? What are you going to do? Try to hold the Bible against me?
No.
Oh, okay. What are you going to hold secular, a secular form against me?
Secular humanism.
Yeah, no. Keep going.
So then what you got?
Be on the correct side of history, dickhead.
Correct side of history about what? It's drama.
Correct. No, it's more than drama, bro. It's more than drama.
It's quite literally a marketing ploy. It's like watching a commercial.
This is the point. So, the way that he sees it. It doesn't even matter if he's right or wrong. He's telling you the way he sees it.
I know. So, Emmett, do you think if somebody offered you, $500,000 a year to promote Bonnie Blue, would you take the money?
No.
No. You see, why not?
But do you understand?
$500K a year? Oh hell, I would be a promoter faster than
that. He would be.
Of course he would. Of course he would.
Yes, but it's no. There's in his worldview, there's no problem with it. In mine, there is.
Correct. So Emmett's right and Josh is wrong. Emmett, am I making a false statement that Emmett is correct and Josh
in the way that in the way that we see, in the way that I see it, that's obviously true. That's not the point of the statement. The point of the statement is he's when he's telling you, when I literally told you I have my morals and he has his morals, he's explaining to you, yeah, I don't see any problem when it comes to me doing this. I think it's right. There's no problem. That's what he's telling you.
Well, it's actually worse. I take an amoral position against this, right? Like I don't.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if it's right.
If you have, like, if they, let's say that you're gonna do the same thing. They offer you $500K, but instead of being Bonnie Blue, it's a bunch of, let's say, prepubescent people.
Oh no! It definitely.
So he has his morals, okay. Even if he's
okay. So Josh, why not?
His morals.
Josh, yeah, why not, Josh? Why not?
I personally find it disgusting.
Oh, it's your preference.
Sounds like the birds are really enjoying being stuck in a cage and not allowed to fly. Yes, Plasma, they love it there because they have food and water and everything they need.
And no predators. Okay, now, Josh, explain to me why one thing isn't
if I just leave it outside, they're gonna die because they're parakeets.
Correct. So Josh, you would take $500K to promote Bonnie Blue every day of the week, but you won't take it to promote, the other thing.
Don't say the word. Yeah. Don't say the word.
Yeah. No, I didn't say. Now, explain to me the difference.
One gives me the ick, the other doesn't.
My preferences.
Yeah. Yes, Kieran. If you don't understand the fuck, there's a reason why I interact with people like Josh. It's because I can actually go on, and Josh has probably learned a lot about moral philosophy from me, and I understand his position as well.
Explain it to me. Explain his position to me, please.
He's a preferencist. He's an actual preferencist.
My preferences.
Yeah, but
Emmett, can I ask
Kieran, Kieran. Let me tell me, why shouldn't I just do my preference?
Can I ask Josh the necrophilia question?
I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't prefer it. It'd be the
same answer. It gives me the ick.
Yeah, it just gives me the ick. I don't prefer it.
Okay. Well, Josh, if someone does prefer it, how do you argue they shouldn't do that?
I go into force, right? So I don't utilize the concept of a conversation, right? If I'm personally if I say it's like not my preference, right, and I actively want to do something, I utilize force.
Thank you very much to Truth Revolt for the $9.99. Says DJ says he would get in trouble at his job if they knew he took money from a felon. The drama fire will go off if they found out. Not saying to do it, but it would be entertaining. No, because there's ways of knowing if you actually got money or not.
So I guess people, your crowd probably doesn't know it. I'm employed with the Department of State. I'm actually a federal officer. That's why I can't take money from a felon.
If you're a federal officer, you shouldn't be on the internet fucking talking retard shit with people, bro. You got responsibilities. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm a desk jockey now. I've been doing this for like, shit, I think about 18, 19 years now.
Yeah, but are you a federal officer?
So, the actual...
Well, then
what he's trying to ask you, Josh, and I agree with you when it comes to force, because that is the actual enforcement. That's why you don't want to give away power. It's one of the basic arguments by Andrew even. Would you say that there is such a thing as an actual good or an actual bad?
Me?
Yes.
No, I define... Well, I mean, it's basically a moving target. Good and bad are defined as relative to the goal. So that what
Josh,
gets you to the goal is good, and that which is bad, or that what takes you from the goal is bad.
You know, Josh, like I feel morally correct that right after your mama dies, I'm going to fuck her. That's my preference, okay? I'm going to fuck your dead mum.
Just give me the ick.
It'd give you the ick, right? Okay, of course it would. But tell me why it's wrong.
Because it gives him the ick.
Because it disgusts me.
It disgusts you. I'm okay with that.
Yes.
I'm okay with that, yeah. In fact, that makes me more horny. When I'm fucking your mum and you're disgusted and I'm thinking about that, it actually makes me harder.
Is it my mom or your mom?
Your mum, bro. Your mum.
Oh, if it's my mom, right, then I'm going to utilize force. Probably even abuse my own authority to basically carry out that force. Right? So that ick is going to probably turn that ick would end up turning
so
into
I'm going to be simultaneously fucking your mum, your dead mum, and punching you in the face. Okay? Tell me that's wrong. And Cat, yes, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. Yes.
It wouldn't be once it gets past like the it part, right? Then it's just utilized force. The thing that's then going to determine what happens is whoever utilizes force the most.
Whoever has more force is the person that will decide in the worldview what is allowed or not. Even in the answer that he gave you, it's like, I will not take money from these people because I would get in trouble, because my preference is I don't want to get in trouble. There's not actually a wrong thing about even taking the money. It's just that he doesn't want to get in trouble or lose whatever he thinks he's going to get access to. It's still a preference-based thing.
Also, I want to reply to Auntie Dearest. This discussion is demonic. Yes, it is. Who's on the right side of this discussion? Okay, it is demonic. Yes, we are at war. We are in a spiritual war.
Kieran, you're not understanding that the conversation about how the moral axioms has already been taken place. And if you actually want to go into a critique of it, you're doing it the wrong way.
I'm giving the guy the most gross example I can think of, and he can't justify what he can't justify. He can't justify why it's wrong.
The justification is force.
That's not justification.
It is, because force makes.
Do you think? Do you think if the Muslims applied force and took over America, is that morally correct? Does that force make them right?
Under which purview?
Under yours.
No, because under mine.
No, because force doesn't. Yes,
no,
force is real.
Because under my worldview, there is right and wrong. Under his world, under the way that he's looking at the world, there is no such thing as a right and world thing. He would be saying.
Correct. That's my point. That's my point. Even with the grossest. even the most gross example I could think of, and I'm gonna, I owe Andrew fucking royalties for this one. Okay, under the most gross example I could think of, this guy can't justify why it's wrong. He's just saying, well,
he already gave you a justification of why he doesn't want it.
No, all he said was,
you're not
if you
understanding
fuck
the
my,
moral axioms. Why are you doing this?
I
You're
am.
not getting the argument.
I am. No, you aren't getting it. Josh just told me if I was fucking his dead mum, he would get the ick and punch me. Okay, that's not morality, dickhead. That's not morality. Tell me why it's wrong,
morality.
Josh.
He's not saying that it's right or wrong. He's just saying that there is no right or wrong. He's saying that there is preferences.
Correct. Okay.
The problem with the preferences that doesn't actually take the position is that they don't fucking take the position. And you can attack them on that one. Oh, there's a wrong thing. The fucking moral indignation. Josh is not doing that.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah. My preference is X, and Josh's preference is not X. And his solution, his moral argument is, I'll punch you in the face. Well, I'll punch you in the face, okay? Now,
his moral argument is not a moral argument. He's making an argument for force. Whoever has the more force decides what the moral thing is.
I agree. And I have more force. So I'm right.
How do you know that?
Oh, because I feel it. I just feel it.
Oh, my God. Please.
So let me go back to that original one about the Muslims taking over. I would have called it good because it was the case that the Islamic expansion is effectively the thing that generated the Christian Crusades. So it was, you had to end up with some bad thing for the good thing to kind of come in and do its thing.
No, bro, because it wasn't a Christian crusade. It was a Catholic crusade. And the Catholics, after they killed all the Muslims, they started killing fucking Orthodox. Okay? Shut the fuck up. You got no idea what you're fucking talking about.
Got it. So if the Christian Crusades never happened, right, then what? Where would we be at now?
If I never fucked your mum, where would you, like me fucking your dead mum?
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, Emmett, but this is retarded. This is absolutely retarded.
Can you stop being gross and bringing up moms?
Okay. I will.
We're talking about the Crusades. Talk about the Crusades.
Yeah, the Crusades wasn't Christian. It was Catholic. It was Roman Catholic. And Roman Catholics are heretical. And they were killing Orthodox fucking Christians. It's a whole different, bro. You got no idea what you're talking about.
Got killed, yes.
You got no idea what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? So you can't have here. Take it. Okay, let's start with like Pharaoh within the Exodus, right? So basically, Pharaoh had his heart hardened, right? It wasn't have anything to do with about Pharaoh. It had to do with the concept of showing the glory of God. In this case, I'm assuming might is basically what it is, right? It's showing the people, whether it's his own people, say the small hats, or say it was the Egyptians, right? Didn't particularly matter, I guess, in this context. It was the idea of show.
Can you make a point?
Wouldn't it be the case that you necessarily have to have a bad thing to happen to show a good thing?
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Can you spend like 3 seconds and just make a statement?
How can you have bad without having good? How can you have good without having bad?
Not a question. Make a statement. Don't ask me a question. Tell me what you think.
That is my claim. The Arab invasions or expansions, whatever you want to call it, right, was necessarily a good thing happened because it had to happen to have the Christian expansion.
Okay.
Do you disagree with the idea of that the crusade?
Well, I'm going to try and. Sorry, Emmett. I'm going to try and engage with this. So Emmett, I mean, okay, the cunt's got me thinking. Do you think Judas Iscariot was necessary? Was it bad that Judas betrayed Jesus, or was it necessary? I think I see what he's doing. I think he's doing. Okay.
Necessary would therefore be determined as good.
That's literally like good faith, bro. Like, I'm not mucking around, okay? I'm not mucking around. I'm asking myself the same question. Okay. If there was no Judas Iscariot, there'd be no resurrection. So was he bad? Was he necessary? Actually,
a bad thing can exist simply to demonstrate good.
Yeah,
I would assume that the vast majority of the Bible is filled with these stories.
correct, it is. But there's another thing: is you're talking about the grand schema and the fact that God can use sin for good,
yes.
versus
Yes.
the person doing thing that is bad, and how do you understand it? So let me put it this way: are you responsible for your sins?
I believe so. If we're talking about,
I fucking hope
I'm
not.
still struggling.
I fucking hope not.
That's not what I mean.
I still struggle with the concept of with the choice thing. I still struggle with it. With the concept is it yes, you would still be responsible for your choice.
Yeah, exactly. You have a responsibility to your actions. Now the question is,
correct.
The actual question becomes: are you actually responsible for them? If you think, well, Judas came here and all he did was do the will of God at the end, and great thing happened because of him, which is the resurrection, right? Is it actually him responsible for what he's done? And the answer has to be yes. He has to have responsibility. Otherwise, he's not doing anything wrong. There's no sin if that's the case.
But Emmett, if Judas Iscariot didn't betray Jesus, there'd be no resurrection. There'd be no resurrection. So, like,
yeah, that is correct. But he decided. It was his decision. The fact that God knows what kind of decision you're gonna make, and He's able to use it for good anyway, and it has been done under His grace because He has the capacity of doing under His name. Everything is done in a way. That doesn't mean that Judas is not responsible for his action. He still took the choice to do what he did. As a being.
I agree. Hey, this is the third time
I hate to be a Bible thumper here, but hey, Karen, why don't you read? I guess it's Isaiah chapter 45. Pay real close attention to verse 7, right? But take the whole chapter.
No, bro. You some random guy on the internet is not going to quote fucking Bible verses. You ain't teaching me shit. Shut the fuck up.
He's not quoting them. He just told you go read them.
No, I won't.
No, I won't read them.
What I'll do is go and speak to my priest. I'm not going to speak to you, fucking retard. Get the fuck out of here.
Bringing up fucking Bible. Why don't you take that same question?
Would I fucking listen to you?
That's even a better idea. Why don't you take that same question, right, and have that conversation with your priest?
I'll have any conversation I want with my priest. You ain't going to tell me shit.
Wait. You can have the conversation with me, right, until you don't like my response, and then it's
until you start quoting scripture. You ain't going to teach me shit about anything.
I didn't quote crap. I just told you to read that chapter. You might find it interesting, and it kind of covers some of this.
You might find my ass interesting. Say what? Say what?
Does it hurt your feelings that the atheist might actually have a comprehension of that thing that you just despise so much?
Bro, I don't have feelings. Nice try.
Well, I guess.
Nice try. You ain't going to teach me shit. You ain't going to teach me shit. Like, honestly, look, Josh, in good faith.
That's the freak.
Honestly,
he's good. He's
honestly,
fun.
Josh. Honestly, Josh.
I don't want to say this in a bad way. I just have to Remember the other day when I was trying to explain re-exam how doesn't he understand the transcendental argument?
Yeah.
And you kept interrupting me instead of letting me just explain to him the transcendental fucking argument.
Do you want an apology?
No. The point of...
Okay.
No, I don't... No, what the fuck? No. What? No. The point I'm making right now is that this is kind of the same thing. You're not understanding that how you're trying to approach this conversation when it comes to you trying to explain to him the moral imperatives doesn't work because you're not giving him the grace of actually understanding his argument.
Well, I'll respond. Okay. When did I explain the moral imperative, and when didn't I give him the grace of listening to him?
Should we do what is good, Kieran?
Yes.
Is that an imperative?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a moral imperative?
Yes, it is.
Is that the basics of fucking
Kantian,
argumentation when it comes to morality?
Oh my God!
Yes,
whose side are you
it
on?
is.
Okay, whose side are you on, bro?
I'm on the. Listen, I want to. I hope Josh has actually listened to my arguments and gotten something out of them, and I hope
Quite a few.
he is able to. You know, I'm hoping to through the grace of God, he will come to Christ. It is not
Yeah, you see,
at
I'm
that
not.
point. Wait, I'm not done. At that point,
Okay.
it's not on me because all I can do is give him. I can give him the logic, but I cannot give him the faith. The faith is something that he has to do on his own, and it's through the grace of God if he gets it. And it's through the grace of God
Fair
if he
enough.
doesn't. And all I can do is
Fair
maybe
enough.
pray for him so that he gets it, right?
Yep.
But
Just want to say,
but at the end of the day, right? I have to be able to give him the actual arguments right. Otherwise, I'm just pushing him away.
that's fair. That's fair. And Emmett, you do that. I ain't trying to teach anybody anything because I am a sinner. I'm a retard. I'm a newbie in the church. I'm not trying to teach anybody anything. And Josh ain't going to teach me shit. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You know what I hate? I hate two things in life, Kieran. There's two things I fucking hate. Okay? One of them is moral indignation, because I think anybody who's a moral indignant are usually retarded and they don't know shit. And the other thing, well, a fake moral indignation. There are some moral indignation that I agree with. For example, this stupid bitch, I am morally indignant to her, and everybody that is like, yeah, she's totally okay. The other thing is fake fucking piety. I
go on.
dislike fake piety so much.
I'm muting the fuck up. I am muting up.
You cannot, you will never convince anybody with fake piety. It's so bad.
That's true.
And it really talks really bad about people that are
100%
doing
true.
fake piety. So don't
100%
do it,
true.
Kieran. Don't be like, I'm
not
just a
doing it.
sinner and I can't touch anybody, anything. I will never teach
bro.
shit. It's so annoying.
No, it's actually true. It's actually true.
It doesn't matter if it's true or not.
Listen, bro. I won't pray for you, and I won't pray for Josh. What I'll do is I'll pray to the Holy Theotokos, and I'll pray to the saints, and I'll ask them. Because I can't pray for you. Who the fuck am I? Like I can't pray for you.
Yes,
I'm going to ask. I'm going to... No, I
it's
can't.
Exactly
no, I can't.
You know what is the argument for the saints? My favorite argument for the saints is it goes like this. Have you ever asked anybody to pray for you? Well, praying, asking, or you know, when you entrust yourself to a saint is the same thing. It's like asking a person that you know to pray for you. But we know that they're closer to God, so why wouldn't you ask them to pray for you? That is the argument.
If I ask you, Emmett, to pray for me,
Mm-hmm.
is it the same thing as asking John the Baptist to pray for me?
No, but it's very similar. It's very similar in the sense of he is in a higher state of being because he is already in paradise, right? That's the way we look at it. But it will be very similar if you ask anybody from your congregation to pray for you, that if you ask John the Baptist to pray for you, because at the end of the day, the people in the church and the people that are in the church in heaven, there will be doing or following the same kind of steps to pray for you.
So, Josh, can you please pray for me?
You realize that would mean nothing coming from me. You ought to ask it of Emmett.
Remember when I said to the congregation, like, why would you ask an atheist to pray for you?
Because
have you ever asked your priest? Have your priest ever tell you, "I'm gonna pray for you"?
Well, he's a priest. He's part of the holy succession back to Peter. I mean, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing.
But is it worse than he prays for you? That is Theotokos praying for you?
I'm going to go with both.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Please,
no, look,
Lord Almighty.
Look, I can pray. And I can ask for things. I can ask God to bless me and bless my wife and bless our marriage and bless our daughter. And I can pray and ask God to relieve my father-in-law's infirmities and bring them peace of mind, okay? I can do that. But I'm literally not a humble brag. I'm a sinner. Now, if I ask the Holy Theotokos and I ask the baptizer, hey?
Okay. This is a problem I have with people. Did Paul sin?
Can I finish my fucking statement?
No, because you're making a category error. The category error is you're saying, hey, look, I have sinned, thus I cannot, my prayers are not answerable. But then you go to the saints and then you ask, have the saints sinned? Yes. Okay.
Yep. Yes.
Why is their prayer more important then?
Because they overcame their sins. I haven't. Okay. So say for example,
in the process.
I am, but I'm not finished. But they are.
But it doesn't matter because even when you are accepted directly in the church, that doesn't mean you're going to stop sinning.
No, true. But I would like my prayers to go to God through a pure voice and a pure heart. And I haven't got a pure voice or a pure heart. That's why I asked the saints and the Theotokos and the baptizer to pray for me because they have a pure heart.
That's fine.
Like
okay, go on.
Hold up. That actually sounds like a really damn good goal. So why wouldn't you focus on that and not pay so much attention to the guy standing next to you that lacks faith?
What do you mean? I don't understand.
You wouldn't have had this problem in the first place if you'd just focused on the goal that I actually think that would be a commendable goal,
true.
Right? But if that's your goal, why wouldn't you focus on that? Had you focused on that, I wouldn't even be a factor within this conversation.
I do focus on that.
Oh, okay.
So the
point of this is not to say, like, my argument is, which is exactly the same as the one you're making. Like, the point of is the sin is not the sin will take you away from God, obviously, but it's not the point. The sin is not the thing that gets you away from being able to pray for somebody. That's not the thing. Once you're redeemed, once you're back in the church, once you're part of it, you can pray for other people. just like the people in heaven that are part of the Holy Church in heaven can pray for other people. One thing has nothing to do with the other. It's like I've seen. That doesn't mean you can't pray for people. Doesn't. In fact, you ought to pray for people.
I do every morning and every night. I pray for everybody around me.
Well,
I even pray for you, Emmett. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Don't tell me ever. Don't.
Well, you brought it up. But would you prefer that me, a sinner,
yes,
with a defiled, or John the Baptist, or the Holy Theotokos,
I
or
prefer you pray for
the saints? I asked the saints to pray for you.
That's fine. That's still you're still praying.
Correct.
Yeah, I would prefer you pray. That's what I prefer.
No, bro. You don't need my prayers.
It's better for your soul that you pray. Because you're still struggling.
I pray that the saints will pray for you. I'm not even lying, bro. Like, I literally pray for you. Like, I do a prayer, for all the people around me, all the love and support in my family, in my friends, my colleagues, my parasocial relationships. Not even going to lie, but I ask the Holy Theotokos, and I ask the baptizer, and I ask the saints to please carry on my prayers because I'm a sinner.
I hate to interrupt. Is the show popping off over there?
Yeah, we're gonna be moving soon to the Avarice show.
Oh shit!
Because I have some work to do as well. So this is just the preamble to that. Any last words, Josh, real quick?
Oh crap. None. I actually wish the best for you, Emmett. I really do.
I wish the best for you too, Josh.
I'm gonna hate the next couple weeks. Well, between you and me, I'm gonna hate the next couple weeks. But
well, we'll see what happens.
But when I get back, just remember when I get back, we're grifting this date. It's Family Matters with Emmett. We're grifting.
Family Matters with Emmett. No, it's not gonna happen.
But fine. It's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm not asking your permission. I'm
telling you, it's gonna happen.
you don't have to be a willing participant, right?
I'll try to be. Cypher's so thanks very much to Cypher for the Insanely Huge 5. Sorry I didn't read this before, I missed it. Emmett has the patience of a saint. Thank you so much. I don't. I wish I had. Any last words, Kieran?
Yeah, Emmett, thanks for having me up. I love you, bro. Holy Theotokos, the baptizer, and all the saints, please pray for us all because we are in no condition to pray for ourselves. I love you all. Good night.
Good night. I'm gonna leave so I can move this along. Okay. We're gonna do one quick song so I can set everything up.
YouTube thumbnails full of smut.
We already got this one.
Things you gotta just stay away from. Scroll while they try to hit the lust.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for the subs. Thanks so much for all the being around.
Advertise execs hit you every which way.
God bless all of you.
Turn you to a Kuma for the stain. Better you should go blind and masturbate. Let me just speak it from the top. No sugarcoat, no whitewash. You're not meant to live like a dog. Looking for a stump to hump till the epilogue. Try to keep your mind on better things. They keep fashion images that got you panting. Don't give Lucifer another inch. Reaching for the images of his recruit's print. Cross the self-save Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. The world gets uglier every day. Uninspired buildings littering the landscape. There's no beauty in the modern age. Ugly is the spirit of the age. Ugly is the way that the people behave. Ugly the philosophies they claim. Ugly are the things that they do with their pain. Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Whatever's going on, whenever it is wrong, whatever they're doing to you. Whatever's going on, whatever's going on. Whatever's going on, whenever it is wrong, whatever they're doing it to you. Whatever's going on, whatever's going on. Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gets you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair.
Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me.